Well, hello there. Happy Tuesday. I need to get some subs. I need to get some subscriptions to start off with. There was a triple sub in the intro screen. Goodness gracious. Hello. How are we doing, everybody? Good to see you all. Happy Tuesday. We're back. No April Fool's jokes today. We are going to Kaitak in an MD-11. Hell yeah. Who was that first one? It was Darth Wolf and 43 months. Hello. Let's go. Let's go indeed. The first sub, actually not of only the day, but of the month as well. The first sub of the month. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate the 43 months, Darth. You absolute beauty. It's not laggy anymore. I know, I got rid of the transition, so it's no longer laggy. Then Echo Base with a 5.5 years subscription for the second sub of the month. Yeah, we're in 2020. We're not in 2024. I should probably put it in the title of the stream as well, but it'll be in the thingy. Anyway. Yes! I know. Oh, it is. It is like a semi-fined one. And look at this in this livery as well. I mean, hell yeah. We've got the Pratt & Whitney thingies, even though we've got the General Electric engines, which is a little bit out of realism, but it's not the end of the world. There was no way I wasn't going to fly this livery today. Mate, thank you for 5.5 years. That is super kind. And then we got a double figure sub from Trader for the third sub of the day and of the month. Wrong category, immersion ruined. I'm just doing an April Fool's. I don't know. We all stream in this category now. Nobody streams in the old one. Nobody does. Right? Yes, 2 Concorde flights today. That was brilliant. Well played, Flight Radar. I rickrolled all of my colleagues today. So that was also fun. Yes, it is indeed April Fool's. I hope all of you didn't get got. There's some fun ones out there. I really enjoyed the Game of Thrones style dragon on Ian's stream earlier. That was brilliant. I actually really want to do that. That was one of the best April Fools ever. Yeah, the fact that there were so many people who were genuinely curious about it really being a thing was so funny. But very good. Thank you for the triple sub to get us started. A very warm welcome in, everybody. I hope we're all having a good day so far. As promised on yesterday's stream, we're back in the MD-11. Although not as promised, we are not in Brazil. I was probably going to be doing some like Varig stuff in and around Brazil. But I just really struggled to find a flight that I wanted to do that was of a good time scale. There was a nice flight from Fortaleza to Brasilia, but the Fortaleza scenery looks absolutely atrocious. I just couldn't bring myself to buy it. And there wasn't a freeware alternative. So, yeah. For some reason, this view in cinematic view goes weird, but hey. Delaney, it's a 4th sub. Hello, 91 months. Goodness gracious. How I wish the Concorde flight was real, I know, right? Hey, Christian, how you doing, buddy? Hello. Hello, hello. Delaney, no message with that, but just a casual 91 months, as you do. Just an average, just as you do, 91 months. I love you. Thank you very much for being here for so long, mate. Yeah, so I spent a bit of time during my lunch break from work earlier just trying to find some sort of a flight in Brazil that I really wanted to do that we had scenery for and that was of a good time scale. But I struggled. But instead, we found this. Oh, God, there's more. Hello. Guyfly, 62 months. Hello. Blooming heck. You folks are keeping me busy today. I'm sure we got a hype train on the go as well. We do. Halfway through a level hype train. And that is the 5th sub of the month. Thank you very much, Guyfly. 62 months. Another no message sub, but a 62 months prime. Oh, no, it's a tier 1 even. Sorry. Hugely appreciated. Thank you. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm not too bad. It's been another busy day today at work, to be honest. But we like busy days at work. They go quickly. So not bad. And then Michael. Oh, my giddy aunt. 95 months. Holy. Wow, how can I lie to you? I'm sorry. There it is. That's crazy. Isn't it ridiculous? I always look at these now and it's crazy to me how many people have got subs for such a vast amount of time. It's not really a testimony to anything I've done. It's a testimony to how you folks still tune in and and watch me attempt to fly these things, which is hugely appreciated. So thank you very much, Michael, for being here for such a crazy amount of time. 95 months, goodness me. Test Unknown's the first one in on the YouTube and asks, what airport is RPLL? We are in Manila, in the Philippines today. That's where we are kicking things off. Belittle, hello, good morning, welcome in. Ombra says here, good evening, how are you? I'm very well, yeah, I'm very well. How are you? How are we all? Are we all good? Have we all had a nice day so far? Hopefully so. It's it's been a relatively quick day for me. Grabbed some food and then got in with a live stream. On Amlink, hello. Amlink, I feel like it's been months. My goodness me, thank you for taking us straight through a level 2 hype train. Here's another one. You folks are certainly kicking off the month of April in strong style. Thank you for another 95-month sub. Thank you. That's 2 95-month subs in a row. How is that even possible? I don't even know. Mate, welcome back, Amlink. Yeah, I hope you're keeping well, mate. Good to see you. Thank you very much for kicking April off in style, everybody. My goodness me. You've done it, spread goodness and cheer in this. Well, I try. Sounds like a very nice flight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I've not actually checked to see if the nav data will work, but we'll find out shortly. There's more Taz! Goodness gracious. Taz, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. They are the first gifted subs of the brand new month. And they are going to CSML and to US Citizen as well. Taz, that takes us halfway through a level 3 hype train. Taz, how many gifted subs is that for you now? I can't even see on the thing because it's gone small on my screen. Taz, dude, certainly not the first gifted subs in the channel. And hugely appreciate. I was going to say a lot, yes. And it also skyrockets you straight to the top of the leaderboard for gifted subs for April. Thank you. Cheers. I hope those two enjoy it. JVRF is the first one in on the TikTok today. Thank you for the follow. How do you do the camera movements? We're using a tool called Chaseplane, which is a camera add-on for MSFS 2020 on PC. It's not available yet on MSFS 2024 and it's not on Xbox. But it's on 2020 on PC, and we are using their cinematic mode. So, yeah, it's quite nice. J2's in, coming in and saying hello. Jensen saying hello as well. Sorry, there's loads of you coming in and saying hello that I've missed. Belittle as well, Kenworth, and there's loads of other people even off the screen who are saying hello. If I've missed you, good afternoon. Good to see you all. Happy Tuesday, folks. I'm afraid I'm going to have to start off and film the OnlyFans footage. Give me just a second here. Straight away before we do anything else, because it's hot in the studio again. Spring is finally here. Spring is finally here, chat. Right, okay. Very quick OnlyFans footage today. Very quick OnlyFans footage. There we go. I've got my Dwight Schrute top on today. Anybody who watches The Office US will know the meme. Right, let me make sure it's back on there as well. There we go. We're good. Martin, hello. How you doing? How is it? The Swissair. It's called this. Yes. Swissair Asia, a subsidiary of Swissair. This was a real flight they used to operate. I'll show it to you in a moment. How we went this long without Chaseplane. I know, right? It is annoying having to redo all my views again with it, but yeah, it is nice. There is an update for the Wing MCD. Oh, wow. That's cool, Umbra. Vaughn's here on the YouTube as well. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. I hope we're all well. Do love me a bit of MD-11. Happy I got to fly on one with KLM before they retired them. Yeah, that will always be one of my things that I never flew on an MD-11. That will always be like one of my things that I will always be sad about. Yes, so welcome in. Happy April, happy Tuesday. We're kicking off the month in style. Back in MSFS 2020 to take the TFDI MD-11 for a spin. We've not flown this aircraft for a little while. I have updated it, so we're on the latest update for this aircraft. I love this thing. I really do. And we are operating a real-world flight. So I found this flight via a really cool freeware app called Flight Sim or FS Dispatch. And it's Swissair Flight 179, which was operated in the summer of 1998 between Manila in the Philippines and Hong Kong Kai Tak. So yeah, it was a real world flight. It was a weekly schedule back in the summer of 1998. So there you go. There was a couple of others that did it as well. Apparently Alitalia did it as well as Philippine Airlines in a World Airways livery. But I decided to do it with Swissair because this livery, I just love it. And the tail just looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, so we're off to Kaitak, which is very, very, very exciting. I haven't done Kaitak on stream in a long, long time. And we've not flown the MD-11, so it could be a real meme, this one. I think the last time we flew the MD-11 was when we went into Oakland a couple of months ago. So it's good to be back in this aircraft again. Did they release the MD-11 for 2024? No, we are in 2020. When I switch over to the main screen, you'll see it below my my thingy. But yeah, we are in 2020. We are. Mr. Jazz, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. The list of aircraft I've flown on is quite extensive through 29 years. Some proper strange ones as well. I still love that the first aircraft that I ever flew on was the Avro RJ. Air France CityJet. That was an interesting one. A thriller in Manila. That is exactly it. A thriller in Manila. Right, let's jump in. Let's jump in. Before more songs play, I want to get into the sim. Let's go and start it up. There we go. If you missed yesterday's stream, we have taken away the transition. Some of you are probably like, whoa, something's just happened there that I'm not used to. For the last, God knows how many years, like 6-7 years, I've had like a Boeing 747 transition that goes across the screen on my OBS when I switch different scenes. But it's been really laggy and odd recently. And I, for some reason, just been really lazy and not changed it. I don't know why I've still got my workbook open. Let's close that. I'm fiddling with the pen in the book, even though I finished work. So I got rid of it. So at the moment, we're on just a very simple crossfade between the scenes, which the inner production geek in me is crying at, but it's better than a laggy transition, I guess. So there we go. So yeah, we are in MSFS 2020. It does say down below there, even though I've not put it in the title. All right, so yeah. Right, let's go and have a look around, shall we? So we are using Chase Plane today as well, which I'm still getting used to. Can you make a tutorial how you install MSFS 2020 sceneries in 2024? Literally activate them in the community folder. There you go, tutorial done. So we are down on the ground at Manila, and right off the top of my head, I've completely forgotten who the developer of the scenery is. Is it? No, it's not Cloud Surf Scene. It's somebody else, isn't it? I can't remember. Somebody will remind me in chat. But this is payware scenery that I've got via the marketplace for 2020. That it is Cloud Surf. Oh, I got it right. Get in. So we're at the Cloud Surf scenery for Manila today. It's pretty busy, actually. There's quite a lot of traffic around on Vatsim. And then we are using the Samsung 3D Hong Kong City Skyline add-on, as well as the default Kaitak scenery for MSFS, which obviously got updated with the 40th anniversary edition and looks really, really nice. So that's going to be an absolutely stunning approach. Livery I just found on flightsim.to. We are in Hotel Bravo, India Whiskey November. This was a real aircraft. And yeah, Swissair Asia, a subsidiary, obviously, of Swissair, before they went bust. The only thing that's not realistic today is that Swissair used Pratt & Whitney engines on their MD-11s. That doesn't exist yet with the TFDI. They've still not got the Pratt & Whitney engines. It's still just the GEs. So we've got the Pratt & Whitney logo on GE engines, which is probably committing some sort of blasphemy, but there ain't much I can do about that, friends. So yeah, and I just love the tail on this thing. Just sold it to me to do it in this one. So there we go. Right, let's jump into the flight deck then and start to get things going. I have made view presets on Chase Plane already. So we've got those, although I needed to update my Chase Plane and it was bugging out a bit on me earlier on, so I need to double check them, and then I'll upload these views to the community in Chase Plane as well. Swissair went bankrupt after an in-flight fire caused by their overpowered in-seat displays triggered a fire in the engineering bay. Wow. I did not know that. Sir, hey, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Right, let's see. Can I turn up the brightness on these things? Goodness gracious me. Let's go and... God, I've forgotten how to fly this thing. Let's see. GPU is connected. Good. So we will go and get some power established to the aircraft. By the batteries, which are somewhere here. God, I've not flown this thing in a while, you can tell, can't you? And then we'll get the external power on. Autopilot, there we go. Your Chase Plane crashed today. Oh, really? Oh, I hope we don't get that. Okay, cool. So emergency exit power can be armed. We've got the external power on there where you will go and align the IRSs. Oh, just the sounds. Just the sounds. So 1, 2, and the auxiliary IRS. We'll go and get them on today. We'll leave this as is for the moment. I'll leave the lighting where it is for the moment. No smoking light can go on. Emergency exit light can be armed. The nav light can go on. And then I think that's all we need to do at the moment. We could do... Overspeed. Oh. Oh. Overspeed. The sounds. Overspeed. Just cut. You just... Oh, love it. Love it. So we'll come down to the... I don't know if this is called an EFIS panel on this, but we'll put the traffic data. We'll put traffic there. We'll put data on. I'll put the VOR needles there. And then the TCAS. Oh, actually, no. That can stay on there, can't it? Bitchin' Betty. Don't get much better, do you? The MD-11 cockpit always gets me. Yeah, I know what you mean. And then we'll go and do the same on the other side as well. And I'll just switch that across to there. And I want to switch that across to... How do I switch that across? I want to switch... Oh, it's there, isn't it? Hectopascals. Cool. So hectopascals can get set on both sides. Cam, hello, how you doing? Babel Pilots here on the TikTok. Hello, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, it's been so long since I've flown this thing. Well, a couple of months. Cool. I think the last time we flew this aircraft was when we did that flight out of Boeing Field. We did Boeing Field to Oakland. So Unicom 122.A. Is the parking brake set?
Wind
now
shear.
It is.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
Yes, that's the one. Wind shear. Thank you, Echo Base, with 150-bit wind shear. It's not the same as Bitchin' Betty, is it? It's not quite the same. Maybe I should get some Bitchin' Betty sound alerts. Because let's be honest, it's much better than the new ones that we get. Let's be honest. Thank you very much for the 150 bits. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Any chance you could drop your FS 2024 A330 cam reviews for us? Probably remind me in cruise and I can go and see if I can find them. Yeah, absolutely. Skybound Entertainment, thank you for the follow on the TikTok. Thank you. That would be great. I'll have to have a look. I'll see what I can do. I'll have to have a look. Fully moved back home from uni on Friday. That's crazy. That really is crazy. Why is my terrain radar on? Did I turn that on? What did I... Ah, I probably turned that on when I didn't want to. There we go. MD alerts are certainly more jump scary than Boeing. Yeah, but that's part of the fun of it. Right, let's see if we can import the flight plan. Lovely, lovely. I'm hoping that this works today. So, can I just set the payload? Wait, set payload and fuel. Error setting payload. That's a great start. Why? Why is there an error? Imperial, that's all correct. Weight unit, yeah, that's all okay. Why is there an error setting it? That isn't a good start. It's not anything to do with in here, is it? No, no, that's all fine. Classic MD-11, it just doesn't like me. I mean, I could just do it like this. The problem is that this is showing pounds. I'm wondering if that's the issue. Let's try it like that. Aha! That was the issue. That was the issue. Right, good. So then that should have all the fuel in and everything. It's got 20.1 tons of fuel. Let's just see if that's actually correct. Hey, Mr. Speedbird, very well. How are you? Gonna join you tonight. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. TFDI plus. I know, I can see why that didn't set. It's because the aircraft was in pounds, but we'd done it in kilograms. That's why. Cool. So, let's, tell you what, let's get GSX going first, shall we? Because otherwise, that will be a faff. Oh, I just realised in Chase Plane I can set some outside views, can't I? I've not done that yet. I need to save some of these. Motors. These are just the default ones. Whoa. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, these are just the default ones. I need to remember those. Anybuild's new project looks a lot like Cape Town. Yeah, well, they've gone to Africa in a 777, but I couldn't see much more than that. That'll be very exciting, though, if Anybuilds do Cape Town. Very exciting. Those clouds are looking grim. I think it looks cool. Right, cool. So GSX is doing its thing. Let's go and have a look then at the flight plan for today's trip. Lilo's here as well. Becca's back home. Hello. Did our rock star have a nice day at school? Hopefully you had a good few hours at work as well. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, Swiss 179 today is our, oh my god, is our flight number on the 1st of April from Manila to Hong Kong, Kai Tak. 0 fuel weight, 159.7. Takeoff weight is 178.9. Landing weight, 167.4. Cruising flight level 3, really, 380 for an hour and 46 minutes flight time. That's going to use about 11.5 tons of fuel. We're taking just over 20. So we got loads. Guangzhou is our alternate, apparently. Expecting runway 13 for departure, out via Charlie Alpha Bravo. And then it's a no-man arrival for runway 13 into Hong Kong. I think we're landing with a massive tailwind, by the way, as well. She had a lovely day. Oh, good. Yeah, I looked at the METAR earlier on for Hong Kong, and it's definitely favouring a 3-1. But there's no way in hell I'm doing that approach. We're doing the 1-3 approach, come what may. Estimated to take only 178 passengers with us today on this one. 5.9 tons of cargo. And, yeah, hopefully a fun one. Jago, thanks for the follow on the TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Did you see Concorde is flying again? I know, it's very exciting, right? Very exciting. So, en route fuel, that's fine. Block fuel, that's correct as well. Estimated 0 fuel weight, that's all correct. Good. So the aircraft is loading things in as it should be, which is nice. Let's go and have a looky at the weather. What be the weather? So, at Manila at 1700 Zulu, which was 9 minutes ago. I'm still getting used to us being an hour ahead of Zulu time. The winds are 140 degrees, 6 knots. Variable from 090 to 190 degrees. Few clouds at 2,500. Broken at 10,000. The temperature is 28. The dew point is 23. And the QNH is 1011. Are you definitely on 1-3 for takeoff or thinking 1-6? I don't know what they're using in real life. I mean, the winds favour 1-3 here, but we could do a 0-6, yeah. I'll have a look and see what they're using in real life in a moment. So, oh, actually, well, yeah, no, okay. So, it's going to be a nice crosswind, I think. At Hong Kong, the main Hong Kong airport, obviously, that exists now, the winds are 050 degrees at 13 knots. I don't mind if we got a crosswind, but yeah. Any idea if the MD-11 can be ported into 2024? Don't think so, mate. Yeah, don't think so. Practice your... karaoke is the hot thing in China, is it actually? It's 1 AM, so the airport isn't... Oh, hello there. Wow, that... I didn't mean to do that. The airport isn't that busy. Oh, okay. I'll have a look in a bit. Right, so QNH 1011. Yeah, we could go off 06 if it makes life easier. I'm just going to get some... lighting. There we go. Good. So we've got the weather in. We've got the passengers and everybody coming on board, and all their baggage as well. So, sorry, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. I'm so not used to. I need to get back used to using chase plane again. So I'm probably going to click some wrong buttons today. I apologize. It's a bit of a culture shock being Scandinavian. I've been to a karaoke bar with Scandinavians before. They didn't sing. they didn't sing. Right, let's go and have a look at the CDU then and go and get all of that rocking and rolling. JR as well, thank you for the follow on the TikTok, as well as Aviation TX and Jack. Thank you so much. Goodness gracious, loads of you following on TikTok today. Thank you. Thank you all. So MD-11, active database, 20th of March to 16th of April. That is correct. 2503. Perf in it. Let's see if I can get it across. Send flight plan to FMC. Will it accept it? Blooming well, I hope so. We'll initialize the IRS. I'm actually just going to put the other Hong Kong as our alternate today, just in case everything goes wrong. And we are Swiss Air Flight 179er today. Even though it's like the Asia subsidiary, the call sign is still Swiss Air. I haven't flown the AN225 for years now, I think. I really want to give it a go again soon, actually. See if I can remember how to fly it. I'm sure I can't, but... Okay, so cruising at flight level 380. Actually, does that need to be in that format? No, I don't think so. Cool. Cost index, I've just gone with 40, I think. Ah, Duffer, 16 months. Hello. Thank you. Meow, indeed. I couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, it's 22 months, actually. Is this an IRL flight? It was an IRL flight that they did back in 1998. Yes, indeed. Meow! 22 months. Thank you for the meow. Right. So, the wind's 277 at 37. 277 at 37. Oh, I'm finding it like the input's slow. Oh, really? Oh, that's temperature / wind. I'm an idiot. Well, I don't think we're going to have that. All right, I'm just going to leave it. Whatever. Next page. So, can I just import these straight in? Yes, I can. There we go. We'll just yeet these into here. So that's the block fuel. That's the correct 0 fuel weight. Takeoff gross weight 179.6. Yeah, which is a little bit over there, but that's fine. I need a waste my chewy points option. What? Where it just gets rid of them all. It just gets rid of them all. Okay, cool. So weight units are done. And we'll just leave all of this as is. Good. Lovely. So into the flight plan page then. So, well, yeah. So where are we and what runway should we use? Oh, yeah. We're parked here and runway 13 is there. And it's quite a bit of a shorter runway. So let's use runway 06. So can we get a 06 departure off of the cab, Sid? Hopefully we can. Looks like we can. It will be a cab to Romeo departure instead. Ban a mod for 24 hours. Are there loads of things that Twitch have just implemented for April Fool's Day? So it's going to be a runway 06 departure straight out to Lima Lima 06 Foxtrot, then 06 Golf, then Lao above, below flight level 120. Oh God! Hey, Joe with a donation. Thank you. And then the cab VOR above flight level 130. Joe, thank you very much. I did, believe it or not. I did hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Did you? Thank you very much for the YOLO 420 Blaze It donation. That's very kind of you. You're getting me in the mood to watch thingy-majiggy Star Wars now. What did we say? Cab to Romeo. Yeah, cab to Romeo, which is that one there. Thank you very much, mate. Very, 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 very generous indeed. Good evening, Gav. Hello. Who would have known that Joe Biden would love you so much? He's one of my biggest fans. What can I say? What can I say? That sounds like boarding's complete. Right, chat, do you mind if we double check to make sure that there's stuff in for the arrival now? Oh, thank God for that. There is. Okay, we are saved. So I think it was a No Man 13 arrival. And then it's the IGS runway 13. Uh-oh, I don't know what that means. Min Prof. On the Noman 13. Do I need to put anything there or not? How far to Kai Tak? The flight's about 1 hour and 45 minutes. Goodness gracious, there's another sub. Oh, that didn't insert. Bio, hey, thank you very much for the 2-month sub. Goodness me. Thank you very much. Welcome back. In the what? Sorry? In the what? In the right postion? It's how low the elder pilot will take you before it disconnects. All right, we'll go 1,000 feet then. There we go. Now that should insert. Noman 13, IGS 13, insert. The right postion. Got it. That one. Mate, thank you. That's very kind of you. Welcome back for the 2 months. Right, Noman. There we go. There's Charlie Hotel. Yes. Oh, it's got it in here. Oh, my God. We're actually going to be doing the IGS 13 today. I'm terrified now. I'm terrified. Okay, good. So flight plan's in. Flight plan is in. And yeah, we're going to use 06 for departure. So perf page. We'll leave that as is. Transition altitude 11, that's correct. And then we need to go and get some takeoff performance. So I'm just going to do, yeah, 06. We'll get the weather information into here and put that in. We'll get the takeoff weight and put that in. And then I'm going to do a specific flap setting of 15 today. And we'll do packs on. Anti-ice off. Calculate. So that's giving us 135 for the V1 and the V-rotate, 152 for the V2. Sorry, 154 for the V2 and a flex of 59 today with flap 50. So let's start to put that in. So a flex of 59. Flaps 15. Packs on. The slope and the wind. It should say on here, right? If I'm not mistaken. So slope is minus 0.5 and it's a 1 knot headwind. So can I just put minus 0.5/1? Will that work? Nice, it will. And then the outside air temperature today is 29. I need to have a look at my chase plane thing because I feel like my head is off on a weird tilt with this view. 29 degrees centigrade. Silly me. There we go. And then that's giving us 134, 136, and 154, which is close enough. Good evening, Electrolyte. Hello. Sorry, I feel like I'm missing loads of questions. Hello, welcome in everybody coming in. Good to see you all. We are just preparing for our flight to Kai Tak. So 134, 136, 154, flap 15, packs on, flex of 59. That's all correct and into there. Nice. Runway heading today then is going to be 063. So we'll go and set that. And then we want to arm nav and prof, don't we? Nav armed, prof armed. It's got the speeds into there. 11,000 feet is there. So we can go and start to get ourselves prepped. Let's put dialer flap to flap 15 so we don't forget. And then we'll thank another sub. Hey, it's I Can Fly. 29 months. No, 91 months. Why does it say? Oh, I know why. It's 29 months in a row. I was going to say. That is, wait, how many is that? That is at... Yeah, dear God, indeed. Because that is our 4th sub of the day before we've even started the APU of somebody who is subbed for over 90 months. That is absurd. Thank you so freaking much. Dear God, indeed, to I Can Fly for the 91-month sub. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Right, so APU power. Is that all we need to do? For some reason, I forgot. I know there's something. Oh, no. The APU will auto shut down, won't it? So I put the seatbelt signs on. APU will hopefully be spooling up now on that. Bono, hello, how are you? For the Kai Tak scenery, it's better than Model Instruments or the Red Wing. I'm using the default one that's in the sim. The Kai Tak scene. I've got the Sam Scene 3D like cityscape, and then I'm just using the default sim one. Okay, so hopefully the APU's spooling up. Ah, yeah, there we go. It is there. Zinedine, yes, we're in the TFDI MD-11. We are in MSFS 2020. I still remember the airline and maybe the approach on your first stream. I remember the first time you came here on the stream, and it took me about 5 minutes to work out how your name was spelt, probably. Cool. Okay, so APU bleed can go on then, so we can get some air conditioning to the passengers. It's blooming hot, so they'll probably need it today. I'll put the engine ignition on, just so that it stops coming up with a warning for that. Oh, actually, no, because that will turn the packs off, won't it? So don't do that. And then I think we're pretty much ready to go, aren't we? We'll go and do a really quick briefing. So we're parked here on the Terminal 1 apron. So we'll push back. I think we'll probably go push back into this little cul-de-sac here. So push back nose to the left. And then we'll taxi straight out to join Charlie, is this? All the way down to Hotel 2 holding point runway 06. And then it's that Cabanatuan, the Charlie Alpha Bravo VOR, to Romeo departure on 112.7. Cool. Cans, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. I usually don't care about the physics that much, but in an aircraft known for being heavy and hard, I'm disappointed with the flight model. I mean, I'm not going to judge the flight model on this thing because I've never flown a real-world MD-11. I have fun with it, though. Okay, so external power can be disconnected now. Do I need to do anything with these? No, I don't, do I? Oh, I pressed something that I probably shouldn't have done there. Oh, dear, I've probably pressed a button that I shouldn't have done there. That's fine. There we go. Right. So, services. Disconnect the GPU. Parking brakes are set so we can get rid of the wheel chocks. All the doors are closed. Let's call GS memes for pushback. What have you flown? In real life, the only aircraft I've ever flown in real life is Robinson R22 helicopter and a Cessna 172. That'd be it. Virgin America landing at LAX. Wow, now that's a throwback. Virgin America. So, yeah, I think we're going to go nose left, tail... No, nose right, tail left. And hope that it pushes me back. You know what? We could just do a straight pushback just to play it safe. Because I'm worried that if it pushes me back in the other direction, we'll have to spin it. Let's just do a straight pushback, I think.
Release parking brakes, please.
Roger, we will release the parking brakes. Let me just make sure that I'm squawking mode Charlie and everything is first. The transponder can go on. Okay, why not use editor mode? Because it's a faff. Manila traffic, Swiss Air 179, pushing back from Terminal 1, straight pushback. No idea what else to call but that. Terrible Vatsim call, but it'll do. Right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, how do I reset drone mode so that it follows? I'm using chase plane and I'm still getting used to it. Because my drone mode doesn't seem to be following the aircraft. Oh look, there's a Cathay Pacific Cargo 747-400 there. That's very cool. Press T. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, let's worry about that in a moment. Let's go and get some engines started. So we'll go ignition A. And then in terms of starting the engines, it's literally just a case of pulling these, isn't it? So we'll go with engine 3 first. And then we're looking for the N2 to be above the blue line. I think it's usually about 18% N2 we put in the fuel. I didn't know you could have drone mode follow on chase plane. I can't ever get it to do that. I mean, it did it for me last time, I think, but I don't know. Right, in goes the fuel. If not, I'll just do this. Yes. That person's mic is interesting.
Unlocking gear.
Just for info, you're coming through about 2x5 there.
Yeah, I've got no idea. To be honest with you, I don't even know what view I'm in right now.
Traffic Cebu 647 taxiing by November, holding short at Hotel 5.
Maybe I'll just leave it in a spot view like this. And then have... Oh god, this is so confusing. I'll have that in flyby mode. Right, so good start over on engine number 3. We'll start number 1.
Pushing back from Terminal 2 to face west.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
You asked in the Discord. Awesome. Oh, that's kind of you. Thank you, mate. Lefty Labs on YouTube says the most recent version... Wait 2 seconds. Should have a new fault chase plane view that works the way the default drone mode works by following the plane. Ah, okay. I am on the latest version of chase plane. I need to set up a forward left wing view. I haven't done that yet. It didn't work for me earlier. Okay, I'm glad we pushed back where we did. Did you yeet the scammer? Oh, what, from my Discord the other day? Yeah. Weston, thanks for the follow on the TikTok. Thank you. Kevin said it's an external camera with the chase group. All right, well, I mean, I've got this, which will follow it, so we'll just use that if we need it. Where can I update chase plane? You just download the latest version from the website. Okay, good start on engine number 1, starting number 2. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. Cool. Alright. Fuel in for number 2. Nick, thanks so much for the follow as well on the TikTok. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the follows today. Very, very kind, friends. How's the CRJ V2? Is it now good? I mean, the changelog is pretty extensive on it. I did enjoy flying it the other day, for sure. Oh, the click spots. The click spots. Lovely. So starter cutout on engine number 2. So 3 good engine starts, which is what we like to see. So APU should automatically shut down. If I turn off the APU bleed, there we go. The pack 2 will come back online now. And then the APU should automatically shut down. Oh, my beacon light should be on. That's silly of me. Sorry. So we'll do that. And then speed brakes can go armed. Trim needs to be 4.7, which we'll set over there. And then we'll set the flaps to the dialer flap position, which is flap 15. No flap sounds. Where do you bind the third engine? Oh, I've got 3 separate thrust levers. Well, up on the Twitch stream in just a second. Yeah, no worries, Riley. I miss the PMDG 747-400. Yeah, I definitely do. Right, auto brakes are set. Flaps are good. I think we're ready to go, aren't we? I think we're ready to go. Okay, so let's release the parking brakes and get out of here because we're in the way of people. Manila traffic, Swiss Air 179er taxiing via Charlie for holding point Hotel 2 full length runway 06, Manila. Looks like I was blocking somebody there, even though I'm sure they could have taxied past me. Okay, taxi light on. And then I tell you what, if we swing ourselves all the way to the left here and go out on that outer taxiway, that's going to lead us in the right direction, isn't it? Ah, Kevin, hello there. Let me see if this works.
Charlie 2 Echo
Maybe
5
not.
runway 06 Manila.
Oh, yes. Flyby mode is actually my favorite when it's on the ground. Weirdly enough. How do you do this? We're using Chase Plane, which is available for Parallel 42, Club 42 members for PC on MSFS 2020. I love it. The flyby view during taxi is like, oh. Look at that. Yes! It looks epic, it really does. Do I need to have the hydraulic aux pump on? I can't remember if I do. Right, so was that person who just took off flying with us? Don't know. To be quite honest with you. I think we're ready to go. Oh, I need to arm auto flight, don't I? So there we go. So now that that's there, that should be fine. Now, I think I just advanced the thrust levers, right? And it's almost like FADEC. It will pick it up. Is that correct? Blissy Red's here on the YouTube. Hello, good to see you. Oh. This is difficult to do whilst trying to actually taxi the aircraft, but you know. Oh, it's a Streamer Friends raid! Hello, Streamer Friends! It's a Grizzle raid! Middle of traffic, Swiss 1799 up, departing runway 06 on the cab to Romeo departure. Look at that for timing! The Streamer Friends raid! Hello, Streamer Friends! The Grizzlers are here to watch us absolutely send an MD-11 to Kai Tak. You can hear that, the buzzsaw on that guy's A320 there. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. Cannon Shura, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, let's just pause here. Right, so I should probably get some more lights on, shouldn't I? That high intensity is the strobe, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, right, auto flight is armed. Everything else is set to go. I think we're ready to try and fly this thing. Incarnate, good to see you. Hello, very good timing. Welcome in, everybody. Is Chase Plane out now? It's on a soft launch. I'll explain it a bit more later. Right, let's go and fly a plane. Here we go. Press set. For some reason it goes into absolute overdrive. 80 knots. And then it rolls itself back again. It's weird. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. I think that was the fittest view I've ever had in MSFS. Holy shit. If anybody's wondering whether Chase Plane is worth it, there's your answer. Right, sorry, I want to look outside, but I actually need to fly. Although we could just put the auto flight in. Wasn't you flying the Varig livery today? That was the original plan, but I couldn't find a flight time that was like a nice flight for the stream, so we're doing Kaitak instead. Right, autopilot's in. I don't know why I'm on autopilot 2 and nav 2. Okay, slats retract.
1, 3.
Actually, yeah, so we can do full slats retract now. That view was insane. No, nothing changed, God Atom. But it's here and it's working. Right, so 250 pitch, nav 2, autopilot 2. I'm a bit worried about it being in autopilot 2. It's following the flight plan okay, but hey. Right, oh my goodness me, I can't get over that. Right, so we'll take some lights out. Auto brake can go off. Ground spoilers can be disarmed. Beautiful views of the city as we go. Thank you again to Cannon Shure for the follow. Thank you. They've definitely improved the sounds on this aircraft. Beautiful. Right, let's not go into Al. And let's go into... Oh, shoot. How do I go into open climb in this thing? There, like that. So we're going to set ourselves up to 38,000. The reason why is that there's an altitude restriction later on to be at or below flight level 120, which we don't want to do. So we're going to set that straight in. God, I forgot how much of a rocket this aircraft is when she's light. So speed's coming up to 307. So we're in 307 pitch white. Climb thrust to 38,000 now. And we're in that because at Lauan, there's an at or below flight level 120 restriction, which we're just about to go through. So yeah. And we'll go and pull for standard. So 1013 set on the QNH. And there we are. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Uno, thanks for the follow on the TikTok. Thank you. I'm not in MSFS 2024. I'm in MSFS 2020. It says right down there. Oh, hello. Sorry, it's just a stutter. Stabilizer emotion. Okay, so we are climbing like an absolute rocket. So, let's go and take the seatbelt signs off. MD-11 into Kaitak. I can't believe this is the first time we've ever done it. It's crazy that we've never done it before, but here we are. Chris coming in, afternoon, hope all is well. All is very well. How are you today, my friend? Sorry, if I am missing any hellos, please say hello again. ADF Design, Starey saying hello. I'm so sorry if I've missed you all, but welcome in, everybody. Yeah, Chase playing in MSFS 2024. Come on. Come on, give it to us. Stabilizer emotion. Yeah, I definitely need a sound alert for that, don't I? Right. Let's get some music going. And we're on our way. Bro, ignoring TikTok viewers. Yeah, I'm ignoring you. That's why I just read out your comment. I am definitely ignoring you. Heck, TikTok. Gotta love a bit of TikTok entitlement. Gotta love it. Does a webcam work for eye tracking in MSFS? I don't know. I've never tried it, mate. Don't know. Don't know. Are you ignoring Twitch comments? Yes. Yeah. 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 Why is this song so good for cinematic mode? We have a big update in the pipe for early next week. Lots of performance improvements and small feature request implementations. Pleasing. Pleasing. Well, let us know when I can show it off, and I'll make sure that we get in 2020. Clatton, hello, good to see you. Welcome in. How's the flight going? Yes, beautifully, beautifully. We've just taken off out of Manila in the Philippines, and we're heading to the infamous Kai Tak today. You're gonna have to fax me. Yeah, correct. Yeah, send me a fax. Cool, so it's auto-tuned the cab VOR for us as well. But we are climbing like a rocket. The only thing is that we're on Nav 2 and Autopilot 2. And I don't know why. And I think I can now go back into managed on there, can't I? No! That's a silly mistake. I just need to click prof. Sorry, it's been a while since I've flown this thing. Haha. Right, there we go. So we're back on magenta now, as it was before. Good. MD does MD things? Yeah, right. You nearly put Aerosoft instead of Aerosmith in your song request. Believe it or not, you would not be the first person to do that. You would not be the first person to do it. No worries, Kevin. You have a good one, mate. You have a good one, mate. How many viewers on Twitch right now? I'll be honest with you. I don't ever really look at my viewer accounts too much. I try not to. Bet you at least 80% of this chat, if not more, hasn't dealt with the hell that is Telex. What is Stream Elements doing? Is Stream Elements trying to do song requests? It looks like it's coming up with some sort of thing for it. I don't know, it's weird. I'm going to have a look in a moment. Let's just make sure the flight's going okay. This thing is such a beast. I forgot how much. I always forget how much I love this aircraft. And then I get back into the sim and I'm like, oh my god, I need to fly this thing more. You've been watching me for 8 years? Goodness gracious. It's crazy. Wait, so where are we now? So we're on the 1st of April. So I started in February of 2016. So we're what, 9 years and 2 odd months into creating flight sim content on Twitch now at this point? I don't like that view. It's better. Older Buffalo's here. Hello, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Folks, if I do miss one of your messages, I'm not deliberately ignoring you, by the way. I'm trying to keep up with chat on 3 different platforms, which I know is my own fault, but I'm not deliberately missing messages and glazing over things and stuff like that. You've also got to remember that I'm getting old, you know? Oh, there it is. It was only a matter of time before this got requested. You've been watching me for 1 day. Well, it is an absolute pleasure to have you here. Welcome to the madness. Oh, shoot, it's kickoff in the football. Oh, no, it's lineups announced in the football. Is Saka on the bench? He is on the bench. Yeah, this is the chase plane song. Let's turn it up, shall we? Can I turn it up? I don't know if I can turn it up more than that without creating chaos. With those views as well. Hell yeah. Are you a gunner? Of course I am. Only the best people are. I don't know. I don't like this view because it makes the ground textures look really blurry for some reason. How long has Saka been out for? About 3 months. I think the first time seeing your stream, I joined during Cruise with Chase playing in this song many, many years ago. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. We used to think about how good the views looked in P3D doing this. And now look at it with MSFS. Wild. Yeah, we're on Vatsim. We are on Vatsim. It's not difficult to make cinematic videos with Chase plane. I remember playing against you on 8-ball pool. Oh my god. Yes. We used to do long flights and just challenge viewers to games of 8-ball pool on iPad. We should so do that again. That was so funny. God, I forgot about that. Well remembered. You're going to see these live later this year. Oh, I'm jealous. I've seen Coldplay live a couple of times, but it was about 13 years ago now. I love them. Love Coldplay. I can't remember what tour that was. I think it was the Milo Zilotto tour. Back when they did that collaboration with Rihanna. And this livery. This is why I chose this livery for today's stream. These views. You gate crashed a wedding. Oh my god. Yeah, Coldplay live. So good. So good. I think this song goes on and then it does like a little bit in a minute, doesn't it? But yeah. Love it. Oh, I can't get enough of those views. Right, let me turn it down again. There we go. That was back where it was before. Hopefully that was fine. Altitude. Right, one to go. And then we're good. What is this? I don't think I've ever heard this before. The song of My Mum is Amazing by Zayn Bicker. Yes. Very interesting. I'm not going to lie. I'm not exactly sold on it. I'm not going to lie. I'm really not sold on it. I'm really sorry. I'm really not sold on it. Have you seen the CRJ changelog? Crazy long. Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, there was quite a lot in there. There's quite a lot in there. Which is interesting. Like, it goes to show how when I was flying the CRJ last week, like, I was in a bit of a weird state because I was like, I didn't really feel much of a difference from the last time I flew it. But it goes to show that a lot of the fixes that they did were just kind of things that now just work that probably should have been working beforehand, but maybe weren't, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Right, lovely. There we are. So we are at top of climb on our way across to Hong Kong, where we should be landing. Well, the flight time was meant to be about an hour and 45 minutes. I don't actually know how long we've been airborne for. I think we took off. Okay, so about 6:35. So when's that gonna be? About 20 past 8 UK time will that be? So about an hour and a half from now-ish? So about 19:20 UTC then. Which means I can still catch the second half of the football. There we go. It's about 19:20. Awesome. You started MSFS 2024 flight school yesterday. You passed the PPL exam. Nice! I hope you're enjoying the sim. They seem to be more invested in it since your sim CFI said another update improving the flight model is in the works. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think there'll be more to come to it, which is great. Which is really useful. Because I want to fly it. Like, I really want to enjoy the CRJ. I really want to enjoy it. Has anybody got a clip of that takeoff moment earlier on? I want to watch that again. That was insane. That was utterly insane, that view that we had to grab. I don't know if anybody made one. Somebody did clip it. Oh, amazing. Oh, there we go. We've got a clip. Oh, yeah. I mean, you couldn't have called for a more perfect view for that. Look at the shock on my face. That's gonna get memed, isn't it? Oh dear. That's gonna get memed. Oh dearie me. Right, I need to go and create another wing view in Chase Plane. Should we do that together? Because I tried to do it earlier on and it wasn't working properly. So let me sort all of these out a little bit, because they're in a little bit of a weird order at the moment. Just so I know that I've got them all in the right place. And then we've got that view there. We've got that view there. I need to upload these to the community, don't I? But I don't actually know how to do that. Right, so let's go with create passenger. And we're going to go front left wing for this one. So front left wing. Where is it? There. And then the shortcut will be 7. And then we'll go and adjust the positioning of it. And I'll move it over here. Volanta was made by the OG devs of Project Fly. Yeah. I don't know what's... I don't think there's really much active development now with Volanta, is there? I don't know if Orbex are making much money of it. I'll be honest with you. I don't actually know what Orbex are doing really nowadays. They don't have many releases on the cards whatsoever. I don't really know what Orbex are developing. Ah! Sorry. Right. Just going to set up another wing view. Okay, good. Right. So let's save that. And then we'll move that there. Right, good. So now I should have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number pad 0. And then 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yay, perfect. Right, so how do I upload these to the community then? What's this program called? So this program here that we're using right now is called Chase Plane. For those of you who don't know, this is a legendary piece of software, and I don't use that word lightly. Back before, long before Microsoft Flight Simulator even existed, this was a custom camera control software that we used for another simulator called Prepared by Lockheed Martin, and even it worked in FSX, which came out in 2006, although I can't remember when this add-on first came out, maybe like 2017, 2018. But it's been missing in MSFS until recent weeks. It's done kind of like a soft launch. So you need to be part of Club 42, which means you need to have spent $42 on the Parallel 42 website, and then you can buy this product. It's not like officially publicly launched for everybody else yet. And it's only available on PC and on MSFS 2020. It's not yet in 2024. So yeah, but it's a custom camera software. You can do all sorts of things with it. Yeah, we're making new custom views with it. It's got cinematic mode. Let me find a better example. So that's one of the big things with it. It's got flyby camera, tower view, all sorts of things. Golf Clash Titan on the YouTube. Hello, how you doing? Will it be available on 2024? We don't actually fully know details about it in 2024 yet. I'm hoping so. They planned their Brisbane V2 release, and 4 weeks ago they said it would release within 1 week. Today they said they are now waiting until Sim Update 2 public release, even though it's a 2020 scenery. Right, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Like I've got friends still who work for Orbex, so I don't want to necessarily say anything bad against a company that I've worked with previously in the past and that I've got friends with and everything like that, but Orbex were one of those names in flight sim, even until recent years, who were just a staple. They consistently released good products. They had a great reputation in the community. They were consistent with constant releases, or maybe not constant releases, but a steady flow of releases. But I just feel like they've grown more and more quiet. I know, like, Volanta, which we still use for all of our flight tracking, that was built by a lot of the ex-Project Fly devs, and now they don't work on that project at all anymore, I don't think. So I don't know how much active development there is with Volanta, even though it's still very much used, and there have been updates to it since. And they've released like a couple of products, but it's nowhere near the steady flow that we used to have, and there's still a tremendous amount of their previous work that's not in MSFS at all yet. Like, I think about cairns and things. We've still not got... one of the sceneries that I was most looking forward to in MSFS was Orbex bringing their cairns to the sim, and we never got it. So yeah, it's interesting to see. So I'm hoping we see some sort of a resurgence from Orbex, and that we start seeing more of those kind of steady releases that we used to see, because they've still got some incredible products out there. I feel like they've been very much overtaken by, the likes of Innie builds and things nowadays, which I'm sure they're probably sick of hearing, but yeah. A lot of the Orbex management staff left, and 85% of Orbex sceneries we see nowadays are done by indie devs that just publish via Orbex. Yeah, so this is always the thing that's intrigued me with like a lot of things, because like you'll have, back in the day there were a lot of Aerosoft, like long before MSFS released, there was a lot of sceneries developed by Aerosoft, but well, they were actually only published by Aerosoft. So we always had loads of people who used to come into the community quite confused and go, oh, well, I really love the Aerosoft scenery here, but then the next Aerosoft scenery is rubbish in comparison. And I'm like, yeah, that's because a completely different person made it. They just released it under the Aerosoft banner. Aerosoft were the publisher. This song is absolutely atrocious. I'm sorry, whoever requested it. Sorry, it's terrible. And I don't know about Orbex, but I think they've had things with that. I know, didn't they... Wait, because the Orbex Oslo was very, very, very good. But wasn't that... Oh, what's his name? Is it Marcus? I can't remember the name of the developer. There's a Scandinavian developer who did like Gothenburg and everything like that, who were just... You always knew the quality of the scenery was going to be top-notch if it was one of his sceneries. John Venomer and Ed... Yeah, so it was interesting, because I used to know a lot of people who worked for Orbex when John Venomer was around, and there was quite a lot of story, shall I say. I don't know, I never really got involved with it and stuff like that, but you always hear gossip around communities, don't you? And then John kind of, I guess, sold his share in Orbex and got rid of it. and Anna came in. I've met Anna, and she's absolutely lovely. I've not got a bad word to say about Anna. She's lovely. But it's just interesting to kind of analyze how you just don't see anywhere near as much now from Orbex as you used to. There are some companies that have taken, like, how well MSFS has done in terms of introducing loads of new players to our hobby and everything like that, and to our industry, and run with it, you know, and have done loads with it. And we've seen loads of new companies form and do really well. So, but it's also interesting then how many other companies who used to be like such a staple back in the day, you don't see as much now. So, yeah. Nerd, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. You think Orbex optimization is better than INI? Leeds is a great example. I don't know if I've like tried them back to back to see really. Yeah. I still use Orbex products and still love them. I would love to see Orbex releasing more and more and more stuff and happily use it. Do you guys remember the incident a couple of months ago as well with them, where their marketing team, everybody who had a sponsorship with INI builds, they took us off. So at the moment on anything that releases officially by Orbex on their store, I get for free with something called a Friends of Orbex account. They, without notifying any of us, those of us who had sponsorships with INI builds, they cancelled it all and deleted that. So I think it was Jamie or somebody. Jamie tried to download a new scenery that released from Orbex and found out that he'd got his Friends of Orbex account revoked from him. And then a number of others of us who also had that same Friends of Orbex thing all noticed that the same had happened to our account. I didn't really speak about it publicly too much at the time because it all happened kind of in a flash moment, and I was like, all right, I'd rather get some actual details about this. And so I emailed them privately and had a really good conversation with them and you know, and asked for some further details about it and stuff like that. And they apologized and instantly reinstated it to me. So I don't hold any grudges or anything like that to do with it and stuff. But that was an interesting one, that it was only the people who were partnered with INI builds. They had all the right in the world to get rid of all of those kind of partnership things because we weren't under any contract with them. But it was just interesting that it happened at the time, and it was only, I think, because I emailed them and had a constructive conversation with them that things changed. What's my max speed? Mark 0.818 to be exact. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Orbex, I still remember the first time Orbex Innsbruck and stuff came out. Those sceneries will always hold a dear place in my heart. Gigliotti, hello, how you doing? Panda Boy, hello, good to see you as well. And then, like, in recent times, the way that I've been doing things with Orbex, like when they want the scenery promoted, they've got like a website, and you would basically like say, hello, here's the campaign that I want to create content for. And then like, so if I wanted to do like a live stream showcasing a scenery, I would then just link the VOD onto the platform kind of thing. So they would accept my proposal. I would say like, hello, I want to do a live stream showcasing this new scenery release. They would accept it. And then once I'd completed the live stream, I would like link the video to it. But I don't ever get emails from them anymore saying, hello, we've got a new marketing campaign for this product coming up. Would you like to be involved with it? I don't get anything, nothing at all from them now. In fact, the only thing that I have ever got from them was when they accidentally signed me up to one a couple of weeks ago, which is what made me think about the fact that I hadn't had one for a while. They said, I just got a random email to say like, your proposal for this scenery has been approved. And I'm like, what? I don't even know what scenery that is. That wasn't me. I still use the Orbex prepared stuff. It's crazy good. Oh, I mean, it was just... I remember like Orbex Stockholm Arlanda when that released for P3D. That was almost like a weekly visit. Orbex Stockholm Arlanda probably became one of my most used airports ever. Yeah. I wonder how many sceneries I've actually got of Orbex in in MSFS now. I really want to see them release more because, as I say, I love their stuff. But it's saying 45, which I guess isn't bad. Oh yeah, they did London City V2, Newcastle, yeah. EGPN, where's EGPN? Oh, Dundee. ESSB Stockholm Bromma, right? Stockholm Arlanda, yeah. Tivat Skiathos. Oh, the Orbeck Skiathos scenery for MSFS remains one of my favourite sceneries of all time. And this is why I really want to see more of their stuff. Prague, Bastia, Split. I've still got the Orbexins, although I think I've moved to the Anybuilds one now. I need to update that. Yeah, Gothenburg, again, all those Scandinavian region ones and everything. Olbia. So I've got a lot here. There is a lot. Asturias. I think some of these were maybe world update ones that I've listed. I don't know. Have I ever flown to these places? EGCK. Carnarvon. Was that a world update scenery? It might well have been. Zaidar. I think it... I don't know. It might not be. There's Brisbane. Although that's not... Again, I don't use that. I use the Anybuilds one now. Hamilton. That's a bloody good scenery as well. They've not got an awful lot in the US region. They've got a couple of things here. San Jose. Oh, the Burbank scenery. Yeah, they did a free Burbank V2, which was very good. Ketchikan. Is that Orbeck scenery? Or is that somebody else who did it? I don't know. So, I mean, it's showing that I've got like 44 or so, 43, over 40 airports from Orbex for MSFS, which is a bloody fair number when you come to think about it. I guess I'm just greedy. I want to see more. I want more. Incheon, yeah, that's Paxim. That's Paxim. Very, very good Paxim one. Although the install size is huge. Yeah, that's it. Ketchikan is Northern Sky. You're right. How did I get that wrong? Oh, I don't know. I'll update it another time. I thought Burbank was just published by Orbex. I don't know. It's under their name, isn't it? It's under their name. The thing is that half of you just mentioned all our indie devs and not Orbex itself. Got you. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know. Packers, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Lance for President just got an engine failure on a Roblox simulator. Nice. I remember when we watched some sort of like a trailer thing for Roblox Flight Simulator, and I was gobsmacked at the detail. Absolutely gobsmacked. Yeah, Michael, you are more of an expert than I am at these kind of things. What do we think we're going to see next then, chat? What's the next release? We've had the CRJ V2 today. We've recently had the all the A350 hype. What sceneries have we had recently? Well, even the new Damam scenery that we showed yesterday. You think the PMDG 777-200, hopefully. London Gatwick. Yeah, I think Gatwick probably won't be far out, will it? They're not doing a lot of things in-house anymore, got you. You did an engine failure in the Majestic Q400. I did. Connected flight deck as well. So we think it's going to be the... we think the PMD 777-200 next then. I just want the PMDG 747-400 out, quite frankly. That's all I really want. FFX C750. I am going to fly the heck out of that thing if it's any good, which I imagine it will be. It's all on LinkedIn. Good old LinkedIn. Don't you love it? PMDG 747-100. Oh, I mean, I will definitely fly the 747-100, but you know me, I'm a big fan of the 400. I still wish we had a custom flight deck for the PSX 747. That's all it needs. Just a custom flight deck for the PSX 747, 3D flight deck, and then that thing would be the best aircraft to ever release in a flight simulator. It's also about $600, but you know, it's okay. 220. Well, we don't know when the 220 is coming out, do we? We've not really heard much about it. We've heard that we will get some sort of an update this month, won't we? But I don't think we've got any idea of when. Oh yeah, Packers is right. The CSS 737 Classic is apparently due soon, isn't it? Didn't Leonardo release the MD-80? Yeah, the Leonardo MD-80's out. But I don't see a lot of people flying the MD-80 and the MD-82 and whatever else is out in MSFS much. I don't know what... Have Leonardo released all of their stuff? Because they had like... Didn't they have the lot? The MD-80, the 82, the 83, and I think it was the 87 for P3D. I don't know if we ever got all of them for MSFS. I've not flown that thing in years. 88. Okay, they did all. Okay, I thought they did, but I've just not flown it for a while. I'm scared of that plane. I don't know why. I'm scared of the MD-80, even though I love the MD-11. Oh, they're in 2024. I might have to give them another go, you know. Is there a 717? There isn't, although I imagine it would be a natural carry-on from the MD-11 from TFDI. TFDI, but it wasn't good. Well, that was for P3D, and I think there's only 1 or 2 developers left on the TFDI team who worked on the 717. The big things with TFDI at the moment are the smart cars stuff, isn't it? And the MD-11. But I'd like to see them do a 717. They're not going to do one? Ah, fair enough. Fokker 100. Kenko has been flying the living daylights out of that Fokker. I did one flight in it. I really enjoyed it, admittedly. But I don't know how often I'd fly it, so I've not picked up any other like version for it. Give us the Concords. Nah, I don't think we're ever... Well, I don't want to say I don't think we're ever going to see the Concorde for MSFS by FS Labs, but if it's taken them that long to do the A321, and now they're doing an A321 Neo at the same time as Phoenix as well, that's going to be interesting. What are your guys' thoughts on that as well? The fact that like FS Labs are going to be doing an A321 Neo, and then as soon as they've announced that, Phoenix have come to rain on their parade and have announced that they're doing an A321 Neo as well. I wanna be next to you. Back to MSFS 2020. Yeah, I fly in whichever sim has got the aircraft in, duxed in. So this aircraft, the TFDI MD-11, isn't available in MSFS 2024 yet. So we're in MSFS 2020 today. I'm honestly happy in either sim. If I had a choice, I'd rather be in 2024, personally. But, yeah, I'm happy to get into 2020. Oh, yes. Bum, 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 bum. Love from Florida. Thank you, Ice. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. TFDI were working on the E-Jets for a while until they abandoned the project. Wait. Oh, so they aren't doing it anymore. Yeah. I'm hoping FS... It's so weird, that whole thing about the FSS E-Jets and then the 7... Because the FSS 727 is so good. I cannot impress upon you enough. I know there are people out there who are not getting off their horse of that they refuse to buy the FSS 727 because they're waiting for them to actually fix the E-Jets that they released years ago and are still waiting to get sorted. They were supposed to be showing that off at FS weekend, weren't they? But I don't know if anything came of it. Oh, that was a quick song. But the 727 is so good. Isn't the 727 a different group of people developing it? Well, yeah, they said that like the development of the 72, because there was a lot of backlash when the 727 got announced, because everybody was like, why the hell are you developing a new plane when you've not even finished your first one yet? But they said it was like a different group, you know, who didn't have a development time impact on the Embraer, I guess. Dalric, hey, thank you very much for the sub. That's a 16-month sub. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you indeed. A warm welcome in. You join us about an hour away from an approach into the infamous Kai Tak in the MD-11. Thank you, mate. Just going to buy the Phoenix stuff, honestly. Dumped too much into labs already for P3D. They need to step it up with 2024 support. Yeah, that's a factor, isn't it, as well? Because the Phoenix A321neo is going to be for 2020 and 2024. But I'm assuming the FS Labs A321neo is only going to be in 2020. Yeah, I don't see it selling well then. They were supposed to show the VNAV and the new FMS in their booth, but VNAV was disabled. Oh, so it's not going well then. That one guy, thank you for the follow. Thank you, mate. I've been on the fence with it. I think it was Amir when the 350 was released and he went on a bit of a rant. Yeah, I don't really want to go too much into that topic, if I'm honest. Evan, thanks for the follow on the TikTok. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Do we already know the release date of the new Phoenix stuff? No, mate, we don't. We don't. I think after... So, Phoenix are now a lot more guarded with the information they give out because... Phoenix used to be one of the most open developers in terms of communication. And they basically just used to know, well, not no holds barred, but they used to give a lot of information out publicly to try and keep the community as informed as possible. And it absolutely backfired on them once. I can't remember the exact scenario, but it was horrible. I think they announced a particular update. It might have been like the Sharklets or the IAE engines or something like that. And they... kind of gave some detail on timelinings, and then they didn't meet that initial deadlining that they made public, and the backlash that they got from it was absolutely vile. I mean, they literally got death threats for it, which is something that's, well, in my experience, relatively unheard of in flight sim. And after that, I think they just made the decision to basically only release kind of like public news when they absolutely needed to, and when they absolutely had something concrete to share. To prevent that kind of thing from happening again. So they've obviously been sitting on this Neo announcement for a little while. And there was no inclinations of it until they were obviously ready to share it publicly. So it'll be interesting to see now how far it goes, like how long it is from the announcement to the release of it. But yeah. Yeah. They delayed it loads. It was a free update. There you go. Definitely not unheard of in the flight sim community. Oh, I mean, I've seen some of the things that have been written about me in private places that even some people in this chat were maybe involved in. In particular communities, but we won't go into that realm. Flight sim is full of knobs now. Nah, I don't think it is. I say, to all of you who think that the flight sim community is a bad place, go and spend a day in esports and then come back to me. Yeah. Go and spend a day in esports and then come back to me. I was the... I came from the Counter-Strike community where somebody made a 3-page Reddit article on why my voice gave them cancer. Back when I was commentating. So yeah, I mean, you do get a few rotten tomatoes in the flight sim community, but we are very lucky to have the community that we do have. You honestly think FS Labs should bring over their Concorde? Well, that's what common sense would dictate, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, they're sticking to their guns of a product that nobody really wants. But hey. You'd print it out and frame it. Yeah, I don't have that kind of resolve, unfortunately, mate. Chase plane putting in the work today? It is. We're just sitting and enjoying the views, to be honest. Although we probably should put some things in for the arrival relatively soon. But yeah, we're just sitting and enjoying the views. Did you say that program for views we can purchase now for 2020? So Gigliotti, it's called Chase Plane. The only way that you can get access to it right now is if you're part of the Club 42. And essentially what that is that you have to have spent $42 on the Parallel 42 website, who are the developers of the Chase Plane product. And then you can purchase Chase Plane and access it now. So it's kind of like a soft launch for the product, for the supporters of that company. And then they can work through some of, like, you know, I guess the early access bugs for it with the soft launch and stuff before they do a full proper launch. And we don't know when we're getting it in 2024 yet. But yeah. At some point, the DC Designs is going to have enough capabilities that the FS Labs will be irrelevant. I mean, I don't know about that, because the FS Labs Concorde is something else in terms of its level of detail and its fidelity. It really is. And that's coming from somebody who's never actually flown the thing. But I saw enough of it and everything and spoke to enough people about it to know just how crazy detailed the FS Labs Concorde is. Yeah, I think there's going to be so many questions from so many people about why they didn't just bring it to MSFS, but only they can answer that, and I doubt we'll ever get a real answer on it. Test.exe didn't help relations. It still doesn't now. There are still some people who will not purchase FS Labs products because of that incident. And you'll see a load of their testers on Facebook groups tell them to, like, get with the times and everything, which I always find interesting because they kind of do it in an incognito way. But those who know that they are testers for the product know it. It's also interesting how many of the there are some interesting comments from some of the, I don't know if they are now, but they were at least previous FS Labs testers about other, you know, Airbus developers and stuff on social media and things. What a song! What a song! Well done, JBS. Great song request. They should make an emote out of this in Fortnite, I'm not going to lie. They really should. I would buy that emote in the Fortnite shop. I don't even care. Fortnite gamers. The FS Labs Concorde is probably the most fun I've had. I'm, like, desperate for it, but I just can't bring myself to pay that much for a simulator that I don't want to touch. I mean, I don't even have P3D installed anymore. But even when I had P3D installed, I just couldn't bring myself to pay that much for an aircraft in a sim that I just didn't want to touch. This song. Oh, it's so good. Christina, it was the same person. Yes, but I'm sure you knew that already. P3D was, in my opinion, one of the best sims. P3D was like a really weird one because we relied on it so much without basically having any contact or anything with the developers of it. And we essentially just relied solely on third-party developers to carry it through. Play Dude, hey, thank you for the 18-month sub. You absolute legend. Thank you very much. 18 months. What a legend. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you very, very, very much indeed for the 18-month sub. That's very kind of you, mate. I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with P3D because, I mean, P3D was the platform that carried my channel to the success that it had back in the day. and was my main platform and the way that I earn money and the thing that was my daily, you know, sim for years. And it you know, especially when like P3D V4 came out and we got 64-bit and stuff like that, you know, we had some really great times with it, and it was a really stable platform as well. But the problem is that, you know, if you knew the pains of P3D V3 and before we got 64-bit software, good Lord above, it was painful. Imagine every time you do a flight in the sim, you have to restart it, and there's a risk that even on your first flight of the day, you can run out of virtual address space and the sim will die on every flight. Like, you would take the FS Labs A320 on launch, you know, when that first launched, out for a spin, and you would just be constantly looking over your shoulder to see if you were going to run out of virtual address space. It was horrible. And then the thing as well with P3D is that a lot of people will kind of say, like, oh, I loved P3D. P3D was one of the best sims. And I'm like, well, was it? Or was it just heavily carried by a crap load of very talented third-party developers? You think about the amount of stuff that we used to have to pump into P3D. You know, we're talking about Orbex, but do you remember all the Orbex regions that we used to have to pump into the sim to make the ground texture somewhat workable? Active Sky, Rex, Chase Plane. You know, I'm just thinking of a few off the top of my head. But they were like necessities. A lot of the add-ons that we've got now in MSFS, don't get me wrong, I love them and I couldn't imagine myself flying without them. But, you know, a lot of them you can do perfectly well without. Or you don't necessarily need. I'm loving that we've got Chase Plane in MSFS, but I've been using the default camera system and have been perfectly fine with it for a while. However, the default camera system in P3D was just, no. It just wasn't even a thing that was even fathomable to use. But P3D, you know, like, you used to have to pump about 8,000 add-ons into the sim to start up before you even launch the sim, just to make sure that you had it somewhat looking and working okay. But, yeah. Well, WA Vol, it's the fact that there were basically no ramifications for it. The individual involved in that scenario is still the head of the company. So, yeah. That's the one that's got me. Jetfire, hello, how you doing? Hope all is well. Very well indeed. How are you, matey? Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, I was thinking about it the other day, and like, we are lucky in MSFS, but we were especially lucky back in the day in P3D and stuff that, like, we have, you know, we used to rely on so many third-party developers all syncing with each other. You know, the fact that we would have a third-party weather software syncing with a third-party cloud and atmospheric software, syncing with a third-party aircraft, with a third-party pushback tool that you looked at with a third-party camera system. You get the picture. At third-party airports, with third-party ground textures, you know. You know, we would rely on so many different links in the chain all working together in sync. And for the most part, they all did very well. We were very lucky with that. And I guess we still do to an extent in MSFS, but it's nowhere near to the same degree. Yeah. Well, P3D was my main source of income for, what, 3 years, and to this day I've never met, spoken to, or know any of the team who worked on it, which is interesting. Orbex Global, and then all the Orbex, because they did Orbex did like regions for MSFS, but do you remember like Orbex True Earth and the performance hit? Orbex True Earth. Do you remember that? Oh my god. Another throwback. Are you ready for it? Black Marble. Do you remember the developer of Black Marble? If you installed that software without running it as administrator, you would corrupt your entire sim install. Yeah, that was a fun day. Faff Marble, correct, yep. Faff Marble. The developer was absolutely bonkers. I remember he gave us a load of products to. I think he gave us about $10,000 worth of products to give away during World Flight. But he used to charge per product for support. So let's say you bought like a black. So for those of you who don't know, Black Marble was like a night lighting software back for the prepared sim. So it would enhance the night lighting in particular regions. And they used to have a load of different products under different names that essentially almost did the same thing. Black marble, blue marble, black marble for this region, that for another region, blah, blah, blah. All sorts of different things. It was really not intuitive to set up. The UI was terrible, but loads of people used it because if you could get it working... If you could get it working, it looked really good in the sim. It looked really good in the sim. But if you installed it incorrectly, like as I say, there was one product where I installed it without running as administrator and it corrupted my whole sim. I had to literally install the whole thing from scratch. And he denied any culpability in it, even though I showed him it as a repro. But the thing that got me with it is that if you owned all of these different products, because the developer was really nice to me and he gave me all the products for free to showcase on my live stream. But after a year of purchasing them, you then had to pay to receive any sort of support on it. So let's say if you bought this Black Marble night lighting software and you had an issue with it 364 days after you bought it, you would get free support for that product and he would help you. If you had an issue 366 days after you bought it, you would have to pay $9 to get support. Oh, nice. A bit of Darude Sandstorm. It's April Fool's Day, I guess, so we'll go with it. But not only that, it was the same for every single product. So he was kind enough to give me all of the products on the website for free onto my account. However, a year to the day after he gave them to me, I received about 50 emails about an auto-renewal payment thing for support for all these products. And, you know, and if you pay for them all individually, it was going to be, what, at least like $180 or something, if not more. I think he released a poll when MSFS came out and said, would you like me to release Black Marble for MSFS? And basically everybody just put no. And that was it. And that was the end of it. So yeah, those are the days. So that's the kind of stuff that we used to have to put up with, chat. Does this mean I can play T-Swizz? Absolutely not. That's the kind of stuff that we used to have to put up with, chat, in the flight sim community. Right, I want to get some stuff in for the arrival because we've not got that long to go, actually, chat. FSX genius. He went to jail. That guy went to jail. Yeah. I say those are the days. Those were definitely not the days. Right, anyway. So, we have got the Noman 1-3 arrival. I've got no idea where the charts are. There is very little detail on here. Does anybody, Yeah, that's the one we want. I can't see a star. Does anybody have any good Kai-Tak charts? So essentially, we're going to be doing the Noman, also the Nomni, whatever it is. Noman, yeah, Noman 1-3 arrival for runway, well, for runway 1-3. So we've got Noman, 30 DME from Noman, a below flight level 140 at 250 knots. Then we've got the Chung Chao VOR at 8,000 feet. Then we've got Golf 6,000 feet at 210 knots. And then we swing it round the corner to establish on the IGS approach, runway 13, with Oscar Mike 13 at 1,920 feet. And then from there, we'll fly straight ahead, follow the checkerboard and make the turn. Hey, Zenuv! With the 25-month prime during a bit of Darude Sandstorm, you legend! IVAO have got charts today. Thank you very much, Zenuv. I love you. You're a legend. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thank you for the 25 months, my dude. Right, here we go. Oh, God, they're all... I don't know if I can turn them all. And on that note, I've also got to contact me, 127.1. I'm just going to stop the music for a moment, just whilst I contact ATC chat. Yeah, Hong Kong is up. We got a bit of ATC. Heck yeah. Hong Kong, good morning. Swiss Air 179, flight level 380, inbound for the Noman 13 transition and IGS 13.
Swiss Air 179, hover radar, set squawk 5256.
Walking 5256, Swiss Air 179. Sorry, apologies for the view change. I was typing my squawk in. So 5256. There we go. Right, let's see if he gets us on the radar
Swiss Air
now.
179 identified, cleared Noman 13 arrival.
Cleared No Man 13 arrival, Swiss Air 179. Lovely, cool. Okay, so it's got... Oh, I can't. It's difficult to see it there.
Hong Kong radar, hello, Dragon 907, flight level 320, inbound Noman, we have information, Kilo. Dragon 907,
So these are the
Hong Kong radar, set
stars.
squawk 5216.
Stars runway 31. So there's the IGS runway 13.
Dragon 907.
So the course should be 088. The localizer course offset 48 degrees from runway 13. Love it. Teenager attitude out in full force in our household this evening. Oh, is it? Oh dear. Pocket money.
5242.
It's a 3.1 degree glide path. What is the IGS frequency? At or above 180 knots in the turn here. Or below 180 knots there if we do that. Okay, interesting. That's max 210 above 6,000. Max 180 knots here. So we want to be slowing down there. Reminiscing over old trauma.
Identified, cleared Noman 13 arrival.
At 111.9er is the IGS DME frequency. Hey, JBS, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I'll get some music back in a moment.
Identified, cleared
Thank you.
13 arrival.
We no longer have any concern about terrain. Oh, we might do soon, mate. I tell you that much. Thank you, JBS. I love you. This is Frugal. Love Pete. Stomping and slamming doors. Ooh. Slamming doors, eh? Right, I have not got anything into here, so I don't know if I need to put something in. Scar, 28 months. Hello, I love you. Thank you very much, Scar. You're a legend. Test. Working. It's working perfectly. Yay!
Identified, cleared Sabno 1.
There it is. I love you too. Thank you very much indeed for the 28 months. That is 2 years and an extra 4 months on top. Thank you. And getting a hype train started as well. Thank you. Right. So minima for the approach. I need to get some stuff set up here because I'm all over the place. So the minima is 675. $675. I don't think we'll need it, but I'm going to go all the way medium today. So auto brake medium. Flap is 15. On the takeoff approach page, we'll go flap 35. Yeah, flap 35 definitely. VAP 147, VRF 142. That's fine. And what's the latest weather report for, well, just Hong Kong? So the winds at the normal Hong Kong airport, 080 degrees, 7 knots. Few clouds at 4,000. Temperature 15, dew point 9. QNH is 1019er. Although we should be able to get an ATIS. So Hong Kong information kilo at time 1800. Arrival runway 13. The wind 060 degrees, 8 knots. Visibility more than 10 kilometers. Few at 4,000 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 9. QNH 1019er. Cool. Okay, so we're going to have a nice little crosswind pushing us across, but nothing too crazy. I'm so glad that we've got ATC. We literally got tower on for Kai Tak as well, by the way. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with chat as well. All because I asked her to get ready for bed. Wow. She's probably just tired. I hope she's not coming down with something. Normally that's the key, isn't it? So, auto brake medium. Baro minima's in. QNH we know of 1019er. The only thing is that I don't know about if we need to enter in the IGS DME information here. 111.9er and a course of 088. I don't know if I actually need to put that in on the RadNav page. I feel like I do. I feel like I should do. I would check your RadNav. I had to enter the info into the Phoenix. Cool. Is that what you've got as well, Mac? 111.9er and a course of 088. The MD-11 will do it automatically when it enters in the approach phase. The only thing is that this isn't a standard approach because this doesn't exist anymore technically. This approach or anything. So yeah, I believe the MD-11 auto enters it. Okay, all right. Well, maybe I'll clear it. But then what we'll do is we'll have the RadNav page up over on here, and I will put it in standby. So that if we're getting close and we don't see anything, we can just chuck it in. It's part of the nav data. Okay, cool. I think that's fair. Right, 53 nautical miles till top of descent. God, this flight has, well, flown by. Forgive the pun. It's a cruise terminal, yeah. You can put it in the pre-select box. It doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. How do you plan this flight? I use SimBrief. SimBrief worked. What's the go around? Continue on the Kilo Lima localizer. Climb to 4,500 feet. Turn right to intercept 136. Sorry, no, radial 316 to Tango Hotel. So it's straight out to Tango Hotel. I've got no idea what altitude though. Oh, sorry, climbing to 4,500. It literally says it. Idiot. So, we've got Chung Chau VOR above 8,000 feet. Golf, max 210 knots at or above 6,000 feet. I kind of want to put that at 6,000 feet instead of at or above, just to make sure that the descent profiling's okay. Do you know what I mean? Can I change that?
Cafe 407 descend to reach flight level 270 by Magog.
I will descend for 270.
And then hopefully it will work from there.
Swissair 179 descend to flight level 260.
So now flight level 260, Swissair 179er. Okay, so flight level 260. Now, can I go vertical speed? No, that's the wrong direction. Don't do that. Because we've descended a bit early, but I'm guessing that's a deliberate thing that he wants us to do. I will go idle. We'll go in open descent, as I'll call it. Idle clamp. Booked a hotel in Hong Kong last night. Oh, that's incredible, John. I'd love to visit Hong Kong at some point. Although I don't want to visit there at 5,500 feet per minute descent rate. Let's go for something... Let's go for something a little bit more modest, shall we? We'll go for something a little bit more modest. Don't quite trust that. 5,000 feet per minute. Good. Right, well, we're on our way in then. Wish me luck. So we're going to have a crosswind pushing us from the left to the right, aren't we? And yeah, we'll just follow the approach in and then take it visual with the turn at the checkerboard. I've not done Hong Kong Kai Tak for a long time, so it could all go terribly wrong. But that'll be part of the fun. Does anybody know if the Arsenal match is on TV tonight anywhere? Swirly winds right off the mountains, yeah. Just remember you can always go around, thanks. I've remembered. Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City is on TNT Sport. I don't think it is on TV anywhere, which sucks. Yeah, I'd love to visit Hong Kong. I really would. I can't get over how nice this livery looks. Hey, Tower's on! Have fun at Kai Tak. Thank you very much. We will do. And we'll come and visit the proper Hong Kong soon. Yeah, we'll come and visit the proper Hong Kong soon. $7-Elevens. Are they the thing in Hong Kong? Oh, chat, don't let me forget. I need to do some sort of... shall I do some sort of like a replay or something? It's saying that we're 5,500 feet low on the profile. Freeze your brain.
Contact radar 127-55. Bye-bye.
12755, so it's there 179er. Thanks very much. Lovely. So 12755. And it was information kilo. Hong Kong radar, good morning. Swiss Air 179er descending through flight level 285 for flight level 260 with information kilo on board for Kai Tak.
Swiss Air 179er, Hong Kong radar, hello. Information kilo is correct. Descend via star to flight level 140.
Descend via the star to flight level 140, Swiss Air 179er. Right, so if we chill out on the descent rate a bit then, because it's saying that we're like 6,000 feet too low on the profile. And then we'll be good. They're just like convenience stores. Ooh. Nothing wrong with a good convenience store though. Nervous, hoping I nail this landing. So am I! I haven't flown the MD-11 much, and now we're taking it to bloomin' Kai Tak of all places. But hey, if I just slam the landing, I can blame it on an April Fool's joke. I guess. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna try and find the recording software, wasn't I? Sorry, let's try and do that. Where is it? Why can I not see it? There it is. Right, somebody remind me to do that. Somebody remind me to do a recording of the landing. April Fool's is not an excuse. Damn it. Why not? Should be. Gonna hop off the stream. No worries, Beebird. We'll see you there. See you there. Local small restaurants are few and far between in the areas I was in, but the ones of visitors were god tier. Just got back from Hong Kong last week. The Kai Tak area's completely been redeveloped. It's crazy. Oh, a new mall's just opened up there. Way more exciting when it was an airport. Global have announced their first flight. One round trip Glasgow to JFK. One round trip Manchester to JFK. Interesting. Interesting. There's a stadium there now. That's cool. They kept the checkerboard? Yeah, I remember that they have. Cathay did a Kai Tak flyover. Oh, that's cool.
Cathay 407 Hong Kong radar, hello. Descend via star to flight level 140.
I'm tempted to do a Cathay long haul on Saturday now. Ooh, I'm tempted. If I can find the nice Cathay A350 long haul to do on Saturday.
Bohemia 606, contact Hong Kong 127.1. Bye-bye.
Tempted.
127.1, 606, bye-bye.
What's the tower frequency? 12465. I feel like I've forgotten something for our arrival, but I've got no idea what. So that's the VOR. We don't want that. Have they got ground charts here? Oh, there. So how long is the runway? Oh, it's 3,330 meters. Oh, we can... Oh, well, it has got that offset, though. From Alpha 5, it's 2,700 meters. We'll still go on a rate medium today, even if it absolutely slams on the brakes. Do you have a Navigar subscription? I do, mate, yeah. Yeah, I do. And then it will be Bravo 1 and then onto the terminal. By one round trip, I mean... I don't mean daily. Yeah, no. So we're just in vertical speed at the moment. We were given an early descent. So we're just in vertical speed as we catch up the profile path. But we're looking pretty good at the moment. I'm looking forward to this. It doesn't really feel real. We've not even watched like any videos of the approach. My plan during the flight was to sit and watch some like Kai Tak videos, but we've just been chatting away. Sorry if it's been a boring one for those of you not interested in all the flight sim lore that we've been discussing today. But this flight has gone super quick. No, we didn't watch the Assam Chewy stuff. Well, we're probably going to be doing a long haul on Saturdays, if able, so we can probably have time to watch it then. Oh, is that the Kai Tak flyover? That is cool as hell.
Swiss Air 179er, contact Hong Kong approach 119.1. Bye-bye.
Contact Hong Kong approach 11901, Swiss Air 179er. Thanks very much. Okay, so I was a little bit premature with the frequency and got that incorrect. Let's get the seatbelt signs on now, I think. Hong Kong, good morning. Swiss Air 179er descending through flight level 188 for flight level 140 with information kilo.
Swiss 179er, Hong Kong approach, good morning. Expect IGS 13 approach, information Lima.
Thanks, we'll double check information Lima and expect the IGS runway 13 approach, Swiss Air 179er. Okay, so back to prof now. We've caught up with the profile. There we go. That is so cool. It's a shame they didn't get like a view of it going down the runway or anything. Very sick. Love it. Easy Dock. Do you remember when they tried to make a V2 of Easy Dock to complete with chase plane? Come on the YouTube, hello. I think I'll buy the HOTAS Warthog. Nice. Enjoy it. I've used the HOTAS Warthog for many, many, many years. Is there an aerosuit livery on the 727? Oh, absolutely. I think we've done it. I think we did Bogota, didn't we? On stream. I'm pretty sure we did Bogota in the aerosuit livery. There isn't a runway for them to fly over. No, but you know what I mean.
Hong Kong approach Cathay 813 with you. Good evening. Departure runway 07 center. Cathay 813 Hong Kong departure identified. Climb via SIP to flight level 1.
He didn't give us anything after the flight level 140, did he? I don't think. We got a 250 speed restriction.
Cathay 813 climb to flight level 160.
The locals were complaining it wasn't low enough. That's so funny.
Cathay 165 top climb flight level 130.
Top climb level 130, Cathay 165.
Cathay 165 turn left, proceed direct to Dakik, resume modification.
Beautiful.
Proceed direct to that.
I'm looking forward to this.
Resume navigation.
I'm starting to get excited now. Starting to get excited now.
Hong Kong approach.
Right, should we do
Hong Kong approach
predictions?
Cathay 813 with you. Departure runway 07 center.
Let's
climbing
do
to 5,000 feet.
predictions. There you go. I've remembered to do it today. Predictions are now started up. Predictions are started up. Perfect. So we've got 1 mile to reach until the restriction to be at or below flight level 140 at 250 knots, which we've hit. So perfect.
Hong Kong approach Cathay 813. Good evening. Departure runway 07 center. Climbing to 5,000
It's not put
feet.
anything in yet. For the,
Cathay 813 Hong Kong approach identified.
it's not put
Climb
anything in
level
yet
130.
on the
Maintain present heading. Roger, maintain present heading.
the NAVRAD stuff.
130, Cathay 813. Swiss 179er, descend to flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, Swiss 179er.
Cathay 165, contact Hong Kong radar 127.55. Good day.
Cool.
127.55, Cathay.
How do I find out an airport's active runways? Check the ATIS if you're on the Vatsim network to see if it's on there. Or you can check the wind direction via a METAR report. Or have a look on Flight Radar and see what they're using in real life.
Roger, expedite climb Cathay 813.
Is it UK Online Day or something? UK is Pat. I don't know if there's an event or an exam on or something. You put 42,000 points on me slamming it. I'm going to try and grease it. I'm going to try and grease it. I'm going to keep the auto thrust in, by the way.
Swiss 179er for spacing, turn right heading 330, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1019er.
Descend 8,000 feet on QNH 1019er and right turn heading 330 degrees for Swiss 179er. Oh, the click spots. Was it 8,000 feet? And I'm going to stop the music now, chat, because I'm going to concentrate. With QNH 1019er. So QNH 1019er is set. Once, twice, 3 times. 8,000 feet. And a right turn heading 330 degrees. It was 8,000, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Oops, sorry. There's some alpha testing way back when, but nothing relating to flight sim installed anymore. Oh, really? You're not a flight simmer at all, Christian. Come and join the dark side. $8,000 would make sense for the Chung Chao view.
8 Hong Kong approach, good morning, identified, cleared. Sorry, expect IGS 13 approach.
Chat, I've still not got any information about the IGS on the screen. There's nothing. I don't think it's going to auto-tune it. What's this prospect? Oh, Aerosoft CRJ, nice.
179er, left turn, proceed direct to Charlie Hotel, resume on navigation. Reach 8,000 feet by Charlie Hotel.
Direct Charlie Hotel, and we'll reach 8,000 feet for Charlie Hotels with a 179er. I need to remember how to do a direct. Let's just take a heading for the moment. Could always do visual. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Right, how the hell? Direct. There we go.
Hong Kong, hello, Dragon 97, flight level 217 for 140.
Dragon 97, Hong Kong approach, hello, expect IGS 13, information Lima.
I'm so excited for this approach. Personally, 24 B-Sands, yeah.
Cathay 813, proceed direct to Duck Lake, resume on navigation.
There's the city, and there's the airport!
Resume on navigation, Cathay 813.
We don't have anything to auto-shoot. Very good, Off-World, very good. Resident comedian. I'm getting worried about this whole rad nav thing. I'm getting worried about it now.
179er from Charlie Hotel, cleared IGS 13.
From Charlie Hotel, cleared IGS approach runway 13, Swiss 179er. Okay, there we go.
Contact Hong Kong radar now, 127.55.
So I'm going to put us down to 4,500 feet.
127.55, good day, sir.
I'm going to type it in manually. So 1119er and 088. Oh look, as if by magic, it's suddenly appeared. And it's got Kilo Lima. Right, good. Thank God we did that then. So we've got 7.5 miles for Charlie Hotel, where we only need to descend about 2,000 feet. So that's why we've got such a low rate of descent at the moment. Put the landing lights on. Go and have a look out the window. You can just see the runway coming into view. What could possibly go wrong? I know, right? I think I'm going to absolutely slam this one. But I don't care. It's all part of the fun. Oh, look at that! Saying the ground textures are a bit blurry in this view, but... Oh my god. You have to do with love. It's fine, it's accepted.
A descend to reach 8,000 feet by Charlie Hotel, QNH 1019er.
There's VHHX. As long as you do better than that Alitalia MD-11 from that one vid. Oh god, you're scaring me now. Should we remember to set up a replay? Okay, yeah, let me, I'll start recording now, just so then I don't forget, even though we've still got ages to go.
Approach, very good evening, Cathay 47 with you for...
Thank you for the reminder, mate.
Cathay 407 Hong Kong approach, expect IGS 13, information...
Okay, slats extend.
We'll expect IGS 13 and information Lima for Cathay 47.
I'm just using Flight Recorder. It's probably a really old version of it as well that doesn't work too well, but hey. I'm sure it'll do the job.
And for Cathay 47, can we take further descent?
Cathay 407 standby.
So it's max 210 knots there.
Hong Kong approach, Captain and X-ray with you. Signal 13, arrival at flight level 140.
Cathay Nana X-ray, Hong Kong approach, hello, information Lima, expect IGS 13 approach.
Lima on board, expect IGS 13, Cathay 1, Captain Nana X-ray.
Doing the checkerboard approach, we most certainly are.
Cathay 8902 passing 2000 heading 0.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Cathay 892 Hong Kong approach identified, climb to 7,000 feet.
I'm nervous, chat.
Hang 7,000 feet and confirm remain present heading.
Cathay 892 maintain present heading.
Maintain present heading, Cathay 892.
Right, we're going to pause the alerts
48, speed 25,
super early so I can concentrate on this one. Wish me luck. What scenery is this? So we've got the default MSFS scenery for Hong Kong Kai Tak Airport, because it came with the 40th anniversary edition of the sim. This is the WF Scenery Studio Hong Kong VHHX Payware Airport scenery. And then we've got the Sam City 3D Hong Kong cityscape installed as well. Right, let's go flaps 15.
110, speed 250.
110, speed 250, Dragon 97.
Cathay 407, speed 250.
Speed 250, Cathay 47.
Cathay 892, confirm you want vectors to do map.
Put a lot of points on. Don't let me down. Pressure's on. Pressure is on. This is gorgeous.
Cathay 892. Level 110.
Level 110 for Cathay 892.
Philippine 438, reduce speed now 210 knots.
Probably slowed down a bit early there, haven't we?
97, descend to reach 8,000 feet by Charlie Hotel, QNH 1019.
Should be alright.
8,000 by Charlie Hotel 1019 on the pressure, Dragon 97.
So it's not giving me a glide slope indication. So what we'll do is we'll reduce this down to 1,900 just in case.
Speed 220 knots, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1019, Cathay 47.
Cathay Nana X-ray, descend level 110, speed 250.
Speed 250, 11000, Captain Nana.
And then we'll arm the approach.
Philippine 438 from Charlie Hotel, cleared RGS 13 and BX published.
Logitech keyboards have been used to Corsair for many. Yeah, it's always weird that, isn't it? You get back into something used for ages. So we're flying right over the top of VHHX. You can see there's actually a bit of traffic on the ground on Vatsim there.
Cathay 892, turn right heading 140.
We're heading 140, Cathay 892.
Oh, look at that! Oh, oh, the traffic is waiting for me. Oh, my bad. Right, we've got the localizer. Oh, and there's a glide slope as well. Nice. So let's go vertical speed because we're below the profile then.
Get the 892, proceed direct to Dumat, climb by level 160.
Team direct, due map, climb maintain 160 for Cathay 892, thank you.
A mod that removed VHHX if you're flying into Kaitak.
Contact Kaitak
No,
Tower on 124.65.
12465, Swiss 179er, thanks so much. Good morning. Okay, 12465. Kaitak Tower, good morning. Swiss Air 179er, IGS runway 13.
Swiss Air 179er, Kaitak Tower, good morning. Wind 0807 knots, runway 13, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 13, Swiss Air 179er. Alright, let's go get out. And flaps 28. Hey, clear to land. So we're just holding on the flaps and the final speed. 146 for our V approach. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, glide slope. So go around altitude 4,500. Gonna turn off the terrain radar now. Probably a good idea, right? Flaps 35. I'm going to keep the auto thrust in, by the way. Oh, what an approach! Can I even see the checkerboard? I think the hill with it is there. Right, okay. I need to take out the autopilot, really. Here we go. I'm going to kind of position, I feel like I want to position my view a bit, looking out the window. Stabilizer motion. There's the checkerboard, just there. Says I'm like a dot and a half off the localizer now, but whatever. Descent rate's looking good. Check, stable. I can't actually see the leading lights. I'm going to get over this crest and then we're going to make the turn. Too white, too red on the pappies. There's the approach lights. So we'll just hold that bank and that descent rate. Touch high, correcting. Reset the view. Good on the pappies. Keep the roll coming in because we're going to get pushed with the wind. Roll it out, and now let's try not screw up the rest. Slight crosswind from the right, only 5 knots. Sorry, from the left.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, speed brakes up. Get the nose down, please. Reverses are green. Come on, nose, get down on the ground. We're doing an F-16 style brake here. Okay, manual brakes. I think we're going to be vacating right at the end. But that just means for a nice longer taxi. Whoa! Well, that was interesting. Welcome down. It was interesting that the nose just wanted to keep flying there. Forward idle. Welcome down to Kaitak! Beautiful. What an approach. Come on, turn. Spicy approach complete. There it is.
Welcome to Kaitak, taxi via Bravo 1 to stand 1.
Bravo 1 to stand 1. Swiss Air 179er. Thanks so much. Beautiful. That was very good fun. I hope you all enjoyed that. I noticed that the throttles didn't idle themselves. We were at 10 feet and the throttles hadn't idled with the auto thrust in, and I was like, uh-oh. But I think it actually kind of helped us in a small way. Beautiful. Well, there we go. Right. So I'll stop the recording on the landing. We are going to go back and watch the replay, by the way, folks. So stick around. If you want to watch that from multiple points of view, we have got a replay of that landing that we're going to show. Get the flaps and the slats out of the way, and there we go. Yeah, we're in MSFS 2020. That's correct, yeah. Congratulations on Rick rolling CD. Oh, I got him so good today. It was like the most unoriginal Rick roll ever for April Fool's Day. Did he say it on stream?
Sister 179er, monitor ground. 121.19er.
Okay, no problem. We'll monitor ground 121.925. Swiss 179er. Ground's even come online and we're not flying back out again. Right, there we go. We'll unpause the alerts. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that one, folks. Full service from Hong Kong. I wouldn't expect any different. They're so good here. Oh, look at that view. Yes, that's what Flight Sim is all about. Absolutely stunning. Oh, wait, do you know what might look good right now? Oh, yes! I need to make sure I'm actually watching my view and everything, but... I'm worried about ending up in the drink. Because if I mess up this taxi, I'm going to end up in the water. Okay, I can't. I've got to look at where I'm taxiing. I'm terrified I'm going to taxi into something. Stream of the year. Oh, it's definitely been my favourite approach that we've done so far this year. Definitely. And again, as always, the fact that we've had ATC with it just caps it off. I think the next aircraft coming into land is just inbound. So keep a close eye out, folks. We're going to make sure we watch everybody who's flown with us land before we go and watch the replay. I don't feel like I did tremendously well in terms of following the approach lights. But I thought the turn itself was okay. We didn't like have to snatch at it or make loads of movements to get ourselves back on profile. And the descent profile went nicely. Just get the APU turned on. I won't bother with GSX or anything either because obviously we're going to be doing a replay. Wait, been waiting for an MD-11 Kaitac stream for like a year. Oh, mate. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worth the wait. So stand 1 is literally just here, isn't it? Yeah. I don't actually know who made this scenery for the 40th anniversary edition. I'll need to find out. This is a free scenery that comes with MSFS 2020. It was released as part of the 40th anniversary edition for MSFS. Look, there's little Easter eggs. Like the FS98 banner. But yeah, I don't actually know who did it. You reckon it was Gaia? It would make sense. Oh, I can see an aircraft on approach. Somebody's just about to make the turn. Can you see them? Oh, that looks so cool! I'm not in drone cam right now, so it's going to be difficult for me to zoom in too well on them. Hey, Will, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, have they floated it? Oh, float. Will, thank you very much. Welcome back. 48 months. That's a 4-year anniversary, mate. Thank you. Oh, are they okay? They've landed about halfway down the runway. And it looks like they've swerved. I think they've survived. Will, thank you very much. Cheers, 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 cheers for the 48-month sub. Goodness gracious me, that is a long time. Thank you very much. I hope you are well, my dude. Right, okay, so APU power is available. We'll make sure the APU bleeds there. And then we can shut down the engines. Seatbelt signs can go off. Beacon lights can go off. We'll turn the transponder off as well. And there we have it, everybody. Welcome down to Kaitac. Ah, they vacated. Good, so they made it. How many others have we got left to land? Oh, sorry. I don't know how many others we've got left on approach. I think it's 2 more. So there's a 747 that's flying in from Taipei. And then there's another 747, but it's a 747-200 that's flown in with us from Manila. So we've got 2 left to land. We've got 2 747s to watch. So I need to go and find the nice view with cinematic.
Drone 97, hello, we taxi Bravo.
With drone even.
Stand 2. Bravo, Delta 3, stand 2.
Oh, there they are! Oh my god. Right, let's try and get to the tower if we can. Thank you so much, Will. Really, really appreciated, matey. It goes a long way. Do you need GSX profile for the handcrafted SBFI? I don't know, mate. I don't know, I'll be honest. I think we used it without one the other day and it was fine. No! Oh, thank God. Hit the wrong button. Oh, yes! Oh my God. I swear this is going to be the first approach I do when the PMDG 747 comes out in MSFS. And Saucy, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Mate, you're a legend. I will do the Chewbacca mask in just a moment. We're just watching this person absolutely nail the approach. And there's the other one in the background. Oh my God. Excuse my dodgy camera work. I think it might be the... I don't know. It feels like it's like elevation differences as to why it looks like they're touching down when they are. I don't know. Maybe not. Saucy, thank you. A brand new sub, mate. What a legend. That is very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much for the brand new sub. Welcome in. I hope you enjoyed that one, buddy. Oh, Arsenal are 1-0 up as well. Love it. Oh, it looks like they're on the grass. Although, I'm imagining they're probably in P3D or something. Right. Looky over there as well. Look at that. So this next person, I think is in X-Plane because they're flying a 747-200. So if you see like some elevation differences and stuff, it's probably because they're in different sims. And then after this, we'll go and have a look at our landing report, see what the landing rate and everything was, and then we'll go and have a look at some replays of our own landing chat. So stick around. We are not finished yet. We might be finished with the actual flying, but we need to go and watch some replays of that approach. Ooh, ooh. Wet Race League in Monaco, nice. I looked at getting a mod for F1 2020, which adds like the 98 to 2007 series in, but you can't buy F1 2020 anywhere. Look at that. Oh, they're still in the turn. There we go. There's the rollout. Nice. Catch the nose.
I'm going Cathay 47 with you.
Nice! Just past the numbers.
Taxi. Bravo, Delta 3, stand 3.
Bravo, Delta 3.
Well, we all made it in safely then, I think. Yeah, we all made it in safely. Chat, can we please go and get an almighty amount of I love Vatsims in the chat? Not only for the people who have flown with us on the network today on that one, but all the ATC that we've had as well. It always baffles me the fact that we get so much ATC in Hong Kong when I fly there at probably not very suitable times of the day for them. So please can we throw some appreciation in for the controllers today who have come online to guide us safely into Kai Tak. They are one of, if not my favourite Vatsim division. And I always enjoy flying in and out of here. I'm going to maybe do a long haul on Saturday, and I'm very tempted to do it in or out of Hong Kong, actually, now. We have people all around the world, so there's no unsuitable times. Yeah, but I still worry about these things. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, should we go and have a look at how we did? Let's have a look at our landing, shall we? I was the first person on Volanta to fly to Kai Tak today. So there was our departure off of runway 06 in Manila. And then what felt like a very quick flight across towards Hong Kong. Slight little bit of vectoring there, just for a little bit of spacing. But then back on course direct to the Charlie Hotel, Chung Chau. And then there's the turn. You can see it handled it really nicely, intercepting the localizer right over the top of VHHX. And then no troubles with the glide slope or anything. I'm glad that I programmed in on the NavRad page for the IGS. In terms of the turn and everything like that, I mean, I think that looks all right. I think that looks all right. You can see the hill where the checkerboard is. And you can see the turn there. How far away I was from the actual leading lights, I don't know, but we'll probably find out on the replay. Unfortunately, because Kaitak doesn't actually exist, I don't know how I did on the center line and on the runway markers, because it doesn't exist. But the landing rate was... Oh, it was so close! A 266 at 141 knots, so bang on the speed, 1.01 G-force. Oh my gosh! Wow. A 266. I mean, you can't complain at me too much. A 266 in an MD-11 is basically a greaser. An absolute greaser. But that does mean that the prediction... Well, okay. Oh, it was actually pretty split. So will Chewie land heavier than 250 feet per minute? 12 people said yes, and 12 people said no. So it was split down the middle. 50,000 points said yes, and 35.4 thousand points said no. So I don't think if you did vote no, you will be losing many points. But yeah. Wait, yeah, no. I think, wait, who got it? So who got points? Yeah, everybody who voted 1 for heavier, you got the points. So, will Chewie land heavier than 250 FPM? Well, it was bloody close, but we did. So there we go. Prediction result is yes. Only 16 FPS away. So if you did vote no, you can't be too mad at me. You can't be too mad at me. The touchdown zone is where the tunnel is. Oh, there. Got it. It was the nose. The nose just kept wanting to fly. So it was like an F-16 style approach for most of it. A good return of investment. I love it. Such a corporate phrase. Gotta love a good ROI. Stunning. So yeah, again, scenery. So we've got the Sam City scene, whatever it is, Hong Kong payware scenery. And then the actual airport is freeware for MSFS. It was just included is the 40th anniversary edition of the sim. So you can just load into it. Give it a go. I feel like we need to fly the A300 or the A310 into here at some point. So yeah. Yeah, the FS98 ad. Little Easter eggs. Things like that in there. Love it. Absolutely love it. So cool. Yeah, we've not flown the A300 for a while, so it would be nice. There's a great freeware enhancement. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. As I say, I'm just on the default. Right, so the others are coming into land, so or coming into park. So what I'm going to do, chat, I'm just going to exit out of Volanta because I don't want it to record the replays. I don't want it to record the replays as flights. But yeah. Have you got a link to that, Mac? I'll have to have a look. Maybe we'll have to make another visit in here sometime and give it a go. Oh, here we go. Attack enhancement. Oh. Oh, wow. Approach lighting options, checkerboard lighting. Oh. Well, I didn't know this existed. And it's regularly updated only 8 months ago. Oh my god, we need to do the night approach into Kai Tak. Maybe that's why I didn't see the lighting. Oh, we should take the A300 in here at night. I've done your very first Kai Tak with the Cathay Dragon A320. Oh my goodness. Next will definitely be the A300 for sure. Yes. Oh, that's a hell of a screenshot. Do it in the A380. Oh my god. Well, we would be able to technically, I guess, wouldn't we? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong view. Sorry. It adds a bunch of marker lights all around the bay. Oh, will that work mod with 2024? Give it a go. Give it a try. I've not loaded in to see what the scenery looks like in 2024, actually. But yeah, A300. Although I was getting loads of CTD issues with the A300 in 2024, so I need to give it another try. I've not actually flown the A300 yet in MSFS 2024. I was getting loads of CTDs with it. Antonov! Oh my god, that would be so much fun. Lovely. Right, thank you to those of you who have flown with us. And again, all of the ATC that we've had, hugely, hugely, hugely appreciated. I'm going to disconnect from Vatsim now because we want to go and have a look at some replays. So, if I go... Can I do panel states in this? State. So, if we just do ready to fly... Can I do that? And then set flaps to flap 35. Then we can hopefully do some replays. So, replay. We'll do a couple of onboard replays first, shall we? Do you want some music on whilst we do this? Should we stick some music on for a bit? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Stick a bit of music on, why not? You get a lot of stutters in the A300 in 2024? I honestly haven't tried it. Yeah, I need to give it a go. Look at that view with the boats and everything as well. Oh, they're not boats, Chewie. They're vessels. Somebody's going to say to me. They're ships. GG amazing flight. Hey, I do it for you folks. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Vessel is a good singer. Another Sleep Token fan. New song out in 3 days. We need the appropriate music. Wait, can I have that on my... Am I going to get DMCA'd for this? Hong Kong tradition... What the hell? I'm digging it. Why not? Turn it down a bit so I don't deafen you all. Oh my god, look at this view. So hyped for the new album. Oh yes. I've been a Sleep Token fan before it was cool. Oh my god, look at that building. Oh! Maybe we were a little bit close to that one. Tarek, very well, how are you doing? When was the last time you had a Mackey's? Oh, when was the last time I had a Mackey's? Not this year. No, I've not had a McDonald's this year. Might have been during World Flight, maybe November last year. I honestly don't remember. I genuinely don't eat it very often. The rollout looked pretty good. Oh, yes! I'm very happy with that, I won't lie. The nose just wanted to keep flying. Look how long it takes me to derotate the nose. This music. Right, should we go and see how it looked out the other window? Whee! It was worth losing the points. That approach was amazing. Yeah, we were close. You can't be too mad about a 266 landing rate in an MD-11 at Kai Tak. Yeah, we'll do a checkerboard view, absolutely. I'm doing some internal views and then we'll do some external replays. Look at that with the checkerboard. I'm really happy with that rollout onto final, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, very happy with that. This is chase planes like passenger effects, by the way, with this camera. It's quite cool. Yeah, when did Kaitak close? Right, any other cool views? What about like the nose view? 98. Oh, so the same year that this flight was in actually then. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is a tier 3 sub for 99 months, chat. That is ridiculous. 25th of January. Oh, the day before my birthday. The day before my 4th birthday. It closed. The one and only Miguel, 99 months at a tier 3 sub. That is absolutely absurd. Thank you so much. Oh, 6th of July. Oh, okay. You are a legend, Miguel, and I hope you know it. Thank you very freaking much. 90 and 9. Next month, we're going to have some sort of crazy celebration, aren't we? Where are the approach lights? Oh, they're there. So maybe it was a mistake going over these buildings. We should have been to the right of them. Ah, it's all part of the fun. I was aiming for the checkerboard. Mate, thank you again. Crazy. She was flying into Kaitak at night. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can imagine she was scared of that. Yeah, look, we are right of the line, but I couldn't see them. So we were left of the track where we should have been. That looks so cool though. Look at that. I feel like I need to go and do these again and get some screenshots actually. Don't know if those buildings were there when Kaitak was in use. Yeah, that's a great excuse. Mark's got it on YouTube. Oh, I'm so happy with that landing. I am so happy with that landing. God, it took so long for the nose. Right, I'm just gonna go back. I'll pause it, but I just want to get like just a couple of like shots, like screenshots. That is a good screenshot right there. Let me just close. Oh, how can I close this so that doesn't show? Just want to get a couple of screenshots. For the Instagram, gotta do all of that kind of stuff. You know how it is. The aircraft is not having fun right now. This music! What am I doing? I've just forgotten what my screenshot button is. Right, okay, what else? Somebody said to get a wing view on the right. Oh, I could try and get one like back here as we go past the FS-98 and stuff. We're going to do some external view stuff in a moment, shall we? Just getting a couple of screenshots. Cool. Right. Okay. So in terms of the external view, Should we get one from the tower first and then we'll go to the checkerboard? I don't have the PMDG 747 at the moment, Trabe. I don't even have PMD. I don't even have P3D, mate. So I can't do a PMDG 747 long haul when I don't even have P3D installed. Okay, this is gonna look sick from this view. This music, I know, right? It's quite cool, actually, to be honest. I'm so happy with that rollout on final. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Look at the nose! We actually started to pitch up again a little bit at one point. The nose still isn't down. Finally, there it is. Like halfway down the runway by the time the nose made contact with the ground. That looked awesome. Right, okay, time for the checkerboard view. Time for the checkerboard view. It's going to take me a little bit of time with drone camera to get over there, I think. I don't know if I can increase... Oh my god, that... Chinese drums scaring the crap out of me. I don't know how I can up the speed. Oh. Ah, movement speed. Is that actually doing anything? No, that's not doing a thing, is it? I don't think. Alright, let's just give up with that. We're slowly making our way to the checkerboard. We can enjoy the views as we do. This music! I'm gonna have to turn it down a little bit. Oh, dearie me. You have the speed sliders in perf. Kevin's here to tell me off for doing it wrong. Let me... Ah! Right, go away. Where? Somewhere here, isn't it? Have I gone straight past it? Is this it? Oh, that's rotation speed. Aha! I have found the command! There we go, that'll do. We're at like 2 meters per second. Very good. Right. As much as the music's cool, we'll leave it there. I like that though. To replay a little bit. Oh, actually, I might want to go up a bit so we can actually see it there. I'm just glad we actually did a nice approach because otherwise it would have been a bit awkward trying to do all these replays. I want to get a screenshot from here actually. Love the sounds. Right, so let's pause it. This is also the nice thing with replay mode is being able to get nice screenshots. Something like that. I kind of want to get like a shot like this. I don't know if I can get a shot with the checkerboard in view. Oh my god. It does look a little bit blurry in the distance. That's the only thing that I don't really like. But I want to get the runway in. Focus on the distance. That's a... I guess I could. Just a bit of a faff to set up. I don't know how to do that in chase plane though. Where I can like, I don't think I've got anything here to change the focus. Can I do that in here? Don't know if I can. Have I got any like depth of field? No, I don't think I've got any depth of field stuff. The developer of the Kai Tak. No, it's not Flight Tamper. This is default MSFS. The airport scenery is default MSFS. It's not Flight Tamper. Yeah, the airport scenery is default. It's part of the 24th edition of MSF. Sorry, the 40th anniversary edition of MSFS 2020. Sorry, I'm all over the place. For the like cityscape. I'm just trying to grab loads of screenshots for socials. F here? Oh. Oh, F? F? No F anymore? Are we left? We not F'd anymore? What the hell? That we haven't had that for a while. I didn't drop frames. The stream just went down for a second and then came back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry. I was so busy trying to set up nice screenshot views. I just looked across to my chat and saw F. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. I have not dropped any frames, but it just disconnected and then came back. Very weird. Ah, that's a bit of a better shot. I quite like that. Lovely. Right. Should we do one more replay? I kind of want to do one more replay and see how close we got to those buildings. To be fair, actually, it's not as close as it looked from that wing view, I don't think. Yeah, we'll blame the fact that they probably weren't there when Kai Tak actually existed. That is a little close for comfort, though, isn't it? Stand on the roof. Oh my god. We'll stand on the roof of this building then. It's the new unofficial spotting zone for Kai Tak. Yeah, that looks so cool. That's actually a really cool spotting place. Oh, there's one more thing that we need to do to finish out on, actually. Wait. Oh, will this work? Let me see if this will work. Flyby views of the Kai Tak approach. That is so cool. Oh, hello, that's a building. Look at that. That's really cool. It's as if we live here. Uh-oh, 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 I've messed. Oh, it's fine. We're good. Yeah, the external sounds are awesome. Bosh. That looks so good. Long haul to Kai Tak on Saturday night landing? Oh, I don't even know. I don't want to do it too much more than like, you know, like I love it, but I don't want to do it like too often so that it's not special. But I will definitely come back here again soon with a night landing, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Right, we got Joe John, mate. Thank you, 91 months. What a legend, dude. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you very much. That is like our 6th or so sub of the day. That's over 90 months on the channel, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That really goes a long way. That really does, mate. Thank you. Beautiful. Right. Well, chat, that was incredible fun. I hope you all enjoyed that. I will be finishing up there for now. To watch the end of the Arsenal match if I can find it on TV. But I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you all so much for taking time out your day, especially if you stuck all the way to the end to watch our flight into Kai Tak. And I hope you enjoyed all the replays that we did as well. Big thanks again to those of you who flew with me on Vatsim and the ATC that we had. Absolutely awesome. It just makes all the difference. It really does. So thoroughly enjoyable. Big shout out to TFDI as well with the MD-11. I really love this aircraft, so I'm sure we will be seeing more of it, and I'll be flying it a bit more regularly on stream in the future. But yeah, for now, that's going to do it for me. No live stream tomorrow. It's already Wednesday tomorrow, so I will be off at badminton training. All right, so no live stream for me tomorrow, but we will be back on Thursday, as always. Okay, so I will see you on Thursday, back for more flying fun then. But for now, that's going to do it for me. So I will see you all. Oh, the aircraft's actually flying now. Ah! It's fine. We'll wait. It's fine. We'll go back here. There we go. We'll go back to that before the aircraft goes off the edge of the runway or something. Right. Yes. I will leave it there. Right. I will see you all on Thursday. Have a lovely, 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 lovely rest of your Tuesday and a great Wednesday as well. We'll see you on Thursday. Good night all. Happy landing.